Y'all went from church to Jodeci.
Right, for
No,
real.
cause look, and I was about to go to R. Kelly.
Wow.
That's what was really crazy.
Wow.
Church, Jodeci, R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh, we going far from God, brother.
You're straight farther from the light, my brother.
No, because
Whoa.
yeah, I think it was Eric Bellinger at Rolling Loud. He started. My mind is telling me no.
At Rolling
but
Loud?
my
He
body-
did?
my
Oh.
body
I'm so
is
mad I
telling
missed
me
him.
yeah. He did that.
I ain't
That's
gonna
how I'm
lie.
like, wait, what's going on?
Maybe
with
he's trying to reclaim it. Like, you know how, like, we took nigger and made it ours? Maybe he's trying to reclaim it and make it R&B's.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the
Yeah.
whole R&B.
We need that back from R&B.
Yeah. It don't
'cause
belong to the pop
He
pipe
for sure
piper,
did
though.
that. My mind's telling me no. He got off though.
Was the crowd fucking with it? They responded, but my body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crowd gonna respond. You do a hit, crowd gonna respond.
Yeah.
That's just what the crowd do.
That's amazing.
I always worry about this DJing. Can, like Ella probably is the best person to ask. Where can I and where can I not run an R. Kelly track?
Nowhere gentrified.
Is that the same with Diddy tracks?
No, I think Diddy is just all the way around kind of done.
But what Diddy track would you play?
That's why I
Yeah.
said
Something with like Diddy and Mace.
Oh yeah, no, you right. You could still get that off at the motorcycle club, at the hookah lounge.
That's the next spot I got to DJ. I got to DJ
You wanna
Smack
DJ the
Motorcycle Club.
DOs?
Yeah, for sure.
They'd tear your
I
ass
get
up.
that shit cracking.
I don't know if you have the.
I think
They
I
gonna have
think
you barefoot in there, DJ.
why barefoot?
come about your shoes,
yeah.
little nigga.
You think I wear my good shoes to the motorcycle
My
club?
good shoes.
Not your good shoes.
Bitch taking me out these vans, huh?
And they will.
Not wearing no Jordans to the motorcycle
They gonna be
club.
right up on you. I like them young
Bare
blood.
feet 6. They call you
Besides
bare
him.
feet 6.
Bare feet 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come out that motherfucker with a cut on, man. A member.
Nah.
Yeah.
You don't even have a bike.
Never mind. I ain't gonna do them like that.
Please don't. Because I don't know the rules. And that was not intentional. So, anywho, welcome back to another episode of Fair to Say.
Episode 81, man.
Yeah.
We got a special guest on the show, Deja, in
What?
the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, a lot of people have been saying they wanted me on camera, so I'm glad I'm doing this.
Yes.
That's dope.
Because, yeah.
But
was the whole thing.
what have you been saying though? I know a lot of people been saying that, but what have you been saying?
Man, I went through like a funk, but now I'm here and I'm loving it.
Okay.
Like I'm
Okay.
loving
Yeah.
I'm loving all the love, and people are like, "No, just hop on, like you'll do great." And then I started posting my vlogs, and I'm loving the love. So I'm
yeah.
here. Look, y'all, you
You
got
been-
what you asked for.
You've been a part of FMW for what, like 4 months?
4 months since like September.
What made you decide after 4 months to shake off the nervousness and finally get into the light?
Man, it was just like a wake-up call. I don't know. It was just like, you know what? It's about time. Like, I'm with the right people. Like, I always knew, like, the first week that I met everybody, I was like, okay, like, I love this group.
Yeah.
But it was just like I was fighting demons within. But, like, now that I shook that off, now I'm like, okay, I know I can do this.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not weird to like take out your camera anymore and like record, because
Yeah.
that was like the biggest thing.
Right.
I didn't want to be like, oh, look at me, like I'm doing this. It's like, no, like I'm getting content to like post to see like, yeah, I'm doing this, but like this is also what I can do.
Right,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? So like it was like a different perspective. And I think like, you know, coming from radio to like podcasting and like streaming and stuff, it was kind of like you can see that. Like it's such a different world, and it's so free. So like, yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Long story short.
Yeah, you don't have the restrictions. You
Yeah.
don't have the limitations, censorship, all that stuff like that. Like, really, it's just what you want to do. But
And like you being you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like,
Exactly.
I think that was like one of the biggest things is that like in radio, I was always like, no, you're this.
Yeah.
Like, and it was kind of like a label thing on me. And now I'm kind of like figuring myself out again.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
doing it in my own way.
Yeah.
And like showing you guys, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like.
Yeah.
You know, and just vibing with people.
Yeah. And it's good though, cause like my thing was like we know you in real life.
Yeah.
And it's like we fuck with you in real life. Like
Yeah.
I laugh with you, I talk to you,
Yeah.
like we really be talking and doing all this. And it's like, damn. Then I started seeing you post like your vlogs and your
Yeah.
pod, and I was like, wait a minute.
I was
She actually can do this too. So it's like, nah, bring her in. Like
right.
we gotta bring you
What
in.
I say,
So-
I'm a vibe.
yeah, you're a vibe.
That's become like your tagline right now, right?
I'm a vibe.
Yeah.
I'm a vibe.
Okay, yeah.
Gonna keep
Yeah.
I'm
that,
gonna run
yeah.
with it. So I'm a vibe, y'all.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
After
That's,
the
I like that. She
after
a
the live
vibe.
show.
Oh my God.
It was a
I was
live
throwing
show.
it back. Ben needs to drop that vlog. Cause
So, is that-
he was all up in there at one point. I was like,
Literally all up in there.
Man, what you
camera
doing?
is
What you
three.
doing with all of that?
that
with all
shit
that
was
camera,
wild.
all that film, Ben?
What if the footage don't ever make it in the vlog?
That's what I'm saying. Where's that footage at, Ben?
At least can I have it? Because I want it.
That's what I'm saying. That was like a classic moment.
That-
I think
He
that
said
was
the-
when
the
I was
footage
like,
kinda like
I
both
don't
of us.
care.
Because that's what people also
He
don't
put
realize.
that motherfucker in slow motion.
Oh my God.
They still talking about it.
I know. I'm like, let me let it happen.
Fucking stupid. Fuck you. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one though.
Why are both of y'all so childish? First of all, she wasn't even talking when she was twerking.
I was too busy worrying about throwing it
Hands
back.
was
Okay?
down, face down, ass up. She wasn't even looking.
I don't even know what song was playing. I
No,
thought I
it
looked
was
to the left.
It was D-Mac. It was
It was
Panoramic.
panoramic.
R.I.P.
Oh,
D-Mac.
yeah.
R.I.P. D-Mac. Oh my
for
God.
sure.
Shout
R.I.P.
out to my
D-Mac.
dog.
I know I looked to the left and I'm like, is that? I'm like, oh shit, that's Deja, nigga.
That was some real
Yeah, I missed
bad
that.
And it's
shit.
so funny because all I remember hearing is Heather going, "Go Deja, go!"
Oh yeah.
That shit was so funny. I was like, damn, that's Heather Sanders telling me to throw that ass back.
So
It had to do with you.
I was like, okay, let me let me bust it down real quick.
so being the vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that just the normal vibe that's on a daily, or was the liquor playing a big influence? Are you normally the vibe without the liquor, or the liquor take you
No,
there?
I am.
She is.
I am. When I'm like open and I'm like comfortable, I'm wild. Like
Yeah.
I'm just here, there. Like I'm a vibe.
But she
Okay,
hadn't
yeah.
even really been drinking before we went upstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I had one. I was drinking on the bus, and then like when we got there, I was in work mode.
Right.
As
Yeah.
soon as 10 o'clock hit and everybody was upstairs, I was like, I am done. I
Yeah.
think that's when I saw Tiny, and I came back in. I think I took a shot, and I was.
Yeah.
It's all just fun from
And
there.
then you played that song, and I was like, this is my moment.
That's
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
things I've
So I
noticed
was
about you.
outside when that happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
One of the things I've noticed about you, you're really good at switching on and off the work mode button for sure.
Yeah. And I think that's like one of my specialties is like, okay, when it's work, it's work. Like, let's get it done so that we can turn it off and have a good time.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
that's really like my biggest thing is like, yeah, let's get the work done. Like, let me get you in and out in an hour and a half, bro. An
Yeah.
hour and a half, just focus, and I can get you out.
And I think it's important, like, to be real with you, this is like a time where I feel like we want to give you your flowers.
Yeah.
Because as far as the work as you've done with FMW, you really came in, like, you elevated the shows where we were all going with different things. You made show sheets, you came up with topics, you came up with different sections and sectors of every show, and so it's deserved that
For
you
sure.
get a moment to take that break. And I think that's why everybody was so excited to see you finally take that moment of like, you one of us, like you
Yeah.
break free.
Yeah.
Now's your time. Do what you got to do. It's like get it
Do
off.
it up, yeah. I think
so-
like that's kind of like everybody's like coming out of their show moment where you
Yeah.
notice like somebody is finally in their form. So you went to Mexico City with the guys and y'all had fun there, but like that, I think that was the first moment we all saw you as like FMW. Where it's like, damn, she for sure gang now, like for sure.
Yeah, I got brought in bad, but
Yeah.
that was AD did me dirty, but it's all good. It's all good.
Hey, look, all that is cool, and I don't want to rain on your parade because you are getting your flowers.
Go ahead, yeah.
But Illa was the 2024, you know what I'm saying, female personality of the year. So I wanted to give you know what I'm saying. Do you want it up here or do you want to take
No, I
it?
want to take it home.
Oh, okay, all right.
She
all
said,
right.
I'm gonna let you
Okay.
finish. Damn, you
Yeah.
cold.
Damn.
You cold for that.
Nah, I'm
Yo.
just playing. I'm just playing.
I ain't gonna hold you 2 years running. It might be Deja. Like, we,
Oh, yeah,
I gotta,
yeah. Nah,
Hold
for
on,
sure,
you got
for
some
sure.
competition, girl. Hold on.
In
No, I'm
25.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to pass that
Here's the cool
baton.
thing: in 25, I think every year, when it comes to the female side of FMW, y'all get more and more vocal, y'all get more and more powerful. So it's like you, Deja, Court, Auntie doing her thing
Yeah,
right
shout
now,
out
like
Auntie. Diva out, Diva EP coming out.
yeah, for sure.
Shout
Yeah.
out, Auntie.
Definitely.
We're gonna pop out for her album release party / birthday celebration.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I'm proud of the female side of FMW. Y'all killing shit for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It feels good. Like honestly,
Definitely flowers all around.
That's right. That's
Thank
right.
you, Tiny. And thank you, Di, because I know you reminded him.
No, she did it. Actually, she did it. And
What's
she had
funny
me
is
hot.
I really did forget. So
Right,
y'all
no,
really
we
did
did
forget.
forget.
It
Yeah.
still worked.
Yeah,
They said
we
one
did
episode.
forget. Yeah, next week 'cause she
It's
got
like one
it.
episode. They said you gotta take 4 weeks.
Listen, so much shit has happened in the last 72 hours?
Yeah,
A little longer than 72 hours. I definitely don't remember anything that happened last week at this
Yeah,
point.
nah, I hear you with
We
that for
had
sure.
Rolling Loud LA was this weekend. You
Yeah.
guys went. All you guys went.
Yeah.
I
didn't
want
get
to
go.
woo it, but
You want to woo?
like woo, but
it wasn't.
last year was the woo for me. I ain't gonna lie. Woo, yeah, rolling loud.
Yeah.
I think this year, I told Tiny it was 2 things. There was one, it was just too cold to be out there.
That's why I didn't want to.
I was on boyfriend vibes, and then it was just like
Boyfriend vibe.
I brought my girl,
Oh, okay. Okay.
What's
and then
wrong
it was
with that?
like it's like I'm not trying to get out there and get like fucked up and shit, and I got her with me.
Y'all can't get fucked up together? I thought that was like a fun part of
That is a fun part
That
of
was-
being
If I'm-
together.
My thing is like if I'm gonna go out and get like fucked up the way I like to get fucked up at Rolling Loud, the homies got to be around.
Wait a minute, what
Wait,
kind of
what?
fucked up do you get at Rolling Loud?
There's
Yeah,
so
'cause
many
I
things
was very-
wrong
I was
with
very
what
I
open
you
had
about
to
this
save a
before.
life
What
because
do you
somebody got
mean
too
by
fucked
that?
up.
That's
at
what I'm
Rolling
I've
Loud.
been completely honest about
What
all
do
my
you
Rolling Loud
mean by
experience.
that?
I do Molly when I go to Rolling Loud.
Oh,
Every year.
You're a crack.
Basically, you smoke crack, don't you? He ain't never even seen that, but he laughing.
No, that just sounds crazy.
Wow.
Every year Rolling Loud, I'm for sure.
a child, bro.
Yeah. Every year Rolling Loud, I do Molly, man.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Damn.
Between February and March.
Wow. So
Wow.
you take your birthday. So from your birthday to Rolling Loud is when you do your little.
little bender.
That's
Wow.
wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, to me, yeah.
This is a risky statement, but do we want to see Molly 6?
Not no more.
We seen Molly 6 before, I guess.
Have we?
I just want to
Yeah,
see
he
it
said
one
this
time
year-
just to see
I
it.
didn't. So if you watch the last year's Rolling Loud stream, I cut off the camera. Like I think on Sunday I cut off the camera at like 1, and I didn't stream for the rest of the day. And then after that, I was like, all right, it's game time, boys. Like cameras off. Cause I'm not gonna do nothing crazy
It's
on camera.
game
'cause
time, boys. It's
game
crazy.
time.
That's wild.
Time to ball out.
That's some definitely bracket.
What do you be doing?
It's game time.
Like what?
Big bracket. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so time like you seen it rolling out this year. Niggas bumping into shit, just moving through the crowd, looking crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm on all of that.
Yeah.
But it got worse last year because it's that, and then last year Rolling Loud was sponsored by Four Loko.
Oh.
So we were all like,
hell
no.
6
no.
Four Locos in,
Oh yeah, y'all.
fucking it up.
Where was Tiny to save y'all lives? Cause Big Time was out there saving lives.
Big time for sure saving lives, but we were good.
This is,
Yeah.
We were at some point Jack popped up and I left with Jack.
he had to come
Wow.
collect the boys.
At some point, yeah. At some point, he don't know what
Hey,
happened
for sure
in
it's all
between.
collection.
Let's
Yeah.
go. My crew. Let's
Yeah,
roll.
that's crazy.
That's amazing.
So how many years you been doing Molly?
How many years I've been doing Molly? I've done Molly.
How long you been a crackhead, son?
I stopped. I stopped doing Molly.
This is the intervention. We love you. We care about
No,
you.
we've been through this though on BBC before.
But we're not BBC.
Nah, I didn't know- yeah,
we
I
did
ain't
this on
never-
Out of Focus. The last time I did Molly was last Rolling Loud.
Okay, so you
That's what I'm
once a
saying.
year
But before,
crackhead.
but yeah, he said once a year at Rolling Out. He said every Rolling Out he does it though.
So that's
So-
2 Rolling Louds.
Okay.
So 2 Rolling Outs and
Yeah.
then you skip this year.
Yeah, I'll skip this year.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's not that bad.
Yeah, so you just took it twice.
No, I'm not like a fucking crackhead.
That's
I
how
mean,
it-
we
hey,
just you didn't
shit.
deny it.
It's
I
a little
couldn't
bit of
tell.
crack. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like it's a little bit of crack.
That's what they all say.
A little baby crack.
Everybody thinks that
A
they
fracture.
can handle the crack. Everybody thinks that they are going to be the one that's going to defeat the crack, and then Skid Row.
You think I wasn't far from Skid Row at that point?
I don't know. Look at your roof.
I think I'm more like Karen Bass. Like, not Skid Row.
No.
Child Rue.
It's a little roof. It's a couple dreads just poking out.
You wanna go
randomly.
roof for roof?
You want to go?
You wanna go roof for roof?
That's why I got on a scarf. I'll rip all this shit off. I'll blow this bitch right now.
Out this motherfucker look like Stephen A,
I would
nigga.
be looking like Meek fucking Mill. The battle rap version.
Time, man. So this is your first GA, like in the crowd experience at Rolling Loud, right?
Yep.
I've
been in the crowd before, but I can always go to the back when it get too crazy.
Right, where the back wasn't an option. Because
Yeah.
Smack wasn't giving you the answers you needed.
Yeah.
that what happened?
I don't know why I went through Smack though out of everybody.
Yeah, why
That's
out
your
of all
homie, that's your
people
day
would
one.
you?
Because I don't know. I guess I
Like,
seen
why
the
was he
story.
the first
I
thought?
guess I seen the story and then I was like, y'all still up here? I just got up here. He said, yeah. I'm like, where at? And he said, Power 106 tent.
Yeah,
And then I was like, huh? Like, I didn't know what the fuck to do or say. And then we just went to the crowd. Like, oh, there you go.
He wasn't faded, so why do you think he was giving you answers like that?
He didn't tap in, like, call, like, you straight or nothing,
Yeah.
which I could have called him too, but it was just like, fuck it, I'm here. I gave up quick, but I should have hit up AD. I should have went through all avenues.
Right, yeah.
And that's what I got to get better at. I got to get better at finessing through.
Yeah.
That's what I got
What'd
to
you
get better
say
at.
earlier? You hate a nigga who can't finesse?
Oh, I said I hate when that sounds crazy.
Well-
I hate a nigga who can't finesse.
Well,
Sounds
whatever you said,
wild.
my bad.
I said no. I'm like, I didn't know that every nigga don't know how to wiggle when it comes
There
like
you
being
go.
in
Yeah.
situations like that. Like if all y'all niggas are at a Q show and it's probably 10 niggas who can't get in, but they're all homies, them 10 niggas gonna find a way in that building.
Right.
Individually, then it goes for
Yeah.
every nigga for himself, and
Right.
everybody just breaks
And then
off.
I also
Yeah.
had people with me too. I could wiggle by myself, but when I got the
Yeah.
cameraman, and then on one day my son, and then the other day I got the other two people that came with us. It's like I feel like it's too much wiggling. Like all
Right. And then you wiggling with a lot of motherfuckers. It's
Yeah.
like, damn,
Yeah.
now I'm out of pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
It gets to be a lot though too, and you gotta remember, excuse me, they were actually on duty. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
doing artist interviews. They were running the actual power area. So it was a point where niggas weren't answering their phones. And that's just what you know.
Yeah.
Especially like you've worked behind the scenes. We've all done it.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
all
sure.
worked
Yeah, I know
with
how I go.
artists.
That's
So
why I was like,
it's like,
over.
Yeah.
it's over with at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really finna.
And I had already got in. It's different if you're trying to get in, because if you're trying to get in, now you're hitting everybody, whoever could come
Right.
bring them bands. So
Right.
if I was trying to get in, I would have hit up AD, T-rell,
Yeah.
Smack. I would have went through all avenues
Right.
since I'm trying to get in. But since I already got in, I'm like, I'm in. I ain't tripping. I'm in.
Yeah.
And I got to save a life. What if I wouldn't walk past right there?
I know, because security was just watching that nigga.
That's what I'm trying to
That's
tell
really
you.
kind of out of pocket. Security was just watching that nigga choke on his own throw up, and Big Time came on with his orange cape and saved that nigga life.
What I look like?
Yeah, nah,
Like
but,
a lifesaver.
yeah, nah, for sure. Because, that's why I'm like, damn, what if that was I was supposed to be there at that moment.
Right. And here they go giving back on Fig keys to the city and shit, and they didn't give you one. That's fucked up.
Oh, what the key to the city get you?
Probably like free Taco Bell or some shit.
That's weird.
Not some free Taco
That's what I'm
Bell.
saying. I don't want no damn key to the city. I mean, it's cool that everybody look at that and they put praise on it because it's a
You're a
accomplishment
hero.
or something. But
Yeah.
it's like, what perks come with this? Now let's talk.
What perks would you want to come with the key to the city?
Key to the city? I mean, I could go anywhere for free. The Laker game for free.
Oh, shit.
Anywhere in the city.
You
If I
asking for a
show
lot.
that key, how's that asking for a lot?
But you
I
got a key to the city. I
Okay,
get
okay,
you, though. I
wait.
get you.
I
That
got
makes
the whole
sense.
fucking key to the
It's
city.
not far-fetched.
Laker
It's
game
not-
for free. All right, fine.
No, any game, Rams,
Like, you
whoever
get
the
a
fuck I go
suite,
to.
like-
See,
LA
right there.
team.
Now you asking for too much.
No, you're not.
A suite?
You get a key to the
But
city.
think about
Flipping a nigga over on the side, a
Yes,
suite?
because what if what if there's just a key suite? So everybody with the keys.
Oh, everybody with the
Yeah,
keys
they
go
have
here.
one big one and
Oh,
you
okay,
have
that's cool,
access
yeah.
to
Yeah,
it.
not every nigga with a
But
key
then-
get their own
No.
suite.
But then every nigga with a key trying to bring in 5 people.
But they don't have the
Nah,
keys.
Yeah.
Only if you got a key, you can
You
get
gotta
in.
follow the
Yes.
rules or they gonna take the keys.
It's
So
like
you going to the
Soho
Laker game
House.
by yourself?
Hey,
You gotta,
shame
you
on
gotta
you.
apply. You gotta actually
Kylie wanna
submit.
come.
All of that.
Hey, I give
You
you,
gotta
the key
earn a
today.
key, son.
I give him the key
gotta
for that
go-
day.
you gotta own the
You gotta
key.
go by itself.
Yeah.
Make sure you go down. Photos, make a right. You're gonna see the big door with the key. That's the door you're supposed
Unlock
to be in. Yeah.
Okay.
You just gonna
big
walk
door
in
with
with a
the
big ass key. How you doing?
Yeah, don't tell. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got that key. Nobody should be able to say nothing to you. No
Yeah.
arguments or nothing.
Yeah.
We should
Even-
look that up. Look it up. See what getting the key to the city.
It doesn't. I
even
believe we
means.
looked at it before. It doesn't do anything. It's just a
That's
centralization.
what I'm saying. Like
It's no
if you
some
get
like- I
pulled
think it
over,
varies
that
city
should
to
be
city.
like the leave me alone. That's all. Leave me alone.
Right.
Right
There
here.
has to be some perks.
Perks for the key to the
You
city.
ain't got enough for your bill at the at Roof Chris.
It typically grants the
gotcha.
recipient
for.
recognition, but does not.
You hear me?
I feel it. I
That's what
feel
I'm
it.
saying.
So all them times they was giving Superman the key to the city, that nigga's got a bunch of plaques for no fucking reason.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what you want, damn key to the city.
I don't want no key to the city. I say that.
Oh.
You want a key to the city?
If it come with stipulations.
So right now they're like, Time, we watched your vlog, bro. And what you did over there at Rolling Loud was nothing short of remarkable.
Right.
We
I
want
wouldn't
you
have did anything that I don't think anybody would have did for me.
Right. So we want you to come down to the mayor's office and accept this key to the city.
Where the mayor office at?
Downtown.
By the police station?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta mail that shit.
Y'all stupid.
That nigga said this shit is set up, man.
I ain't going down there. Hell no.
That nigga said, keep that key, nigga.
Mail that shit
I should have
in.
left that nigga.
For real, mail that shit in. But yeah, all in all, man, it was good rolling out. It was straight though. It was an experience, man.
Who was
I
your
definitely-
favorite performer?
Honestly, my favorite performer was Sexy Red. I ain't gonna lie, Sexy Red. I was just like, pow,
I'm
pow,
so
pow,
mad
pow,
I missed
pow.
her. I only got
I
to see
watched
YG.
the Sexy Red performance. That's damn near the only performance that I was able to catch before I left. I caught the end of Ski Mask performance and then Sexy Red performance. And I was up there like, I felt like an old nigga for a second because I was kind of like listening to what she was saying. And I'm like, the fuck she talking about, bro?
I didn't see it live. I seen that at home. I was
Okay, yeah.
I seen that on YouTube. But I feel like she had a type performance out of here.
Yeah,
There were people
She-
going up to it, so she was for sure doing her thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just listening to the shit like, so we come to as a people. Like I felt so fucking
My
old.
sister.
Yeah, like get up
Nah.
off that stage. It says hoochie booty. No, it says hoochie coochie on your ass.
It did. Did y'all did you guys get to see Jello?
I didn't.
No.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
after, even on the clip.
Yeah, I saw that.
you
Yeah,
saw
I
the
seen
clip.
him on
How do you
YouTube.
guys feel about his performance? Because they're very mixed reviews.
He was stiff. I'm
Yeah.
swerve at that
And the-
corner.
Whoa,
Whoa.
and the fit was trash, nigga.
Yeah.
Hold on tight. When
But
I
it was
bitch,
just
when
like
I let
Ice
this shit go.
Spice. Remember when she came out and her Rolling Loud performance was trash?
Who?
Ice Spice?
But that one in 2024, Ice Spice had a stupid crowd out there. That crowd went dumb for
I
Ice
mean,
Spice,
but
and
he
she
had a
wasn't
big
doing
crowd. He
shit.
had a crowd, too.
She
He had a
wasn't
big
doing
crowd,
shit
too.
on stage.
But I think that's where it's like important because you get down to the nitty gritty of what everybody's been talking about as far as like artist development.
Yeah.
You could have a hit, but it don't mean you could carry the stage.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we saw in both those situations.
Yeah.
Where it's like, bro, you got that hit and you just got thrown onto the stage. And didn't nobody tell you how to move.
Right.
at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And I hate it because he could really like take this and run with it if he wants to, which he can because he keeps making the songs. He's coming back to back with them.
Yeah.
But somebody got to. Tiana Taylor is good at that. Tiana Taylor is who all the artists go to for creative direction and artist development now.
Oh shit.
So when Summer Walker, remember Summer Walker was like that too?
Yeah.
She snatched her up and was like, come on, we going over here with it. And she does it for males and females. But I think that was like a big thing.
Two artists that I'm proud of, just on a personal level, that were on the Duce stage. Is my nigga DC Ladon, first and foremost. That nigga just really went out there and showed that he's a star. Your prime is not past at fucking all. You are definitely barely scratching the surface of what you got going on. And then my boy Drex the Joint, man. So fucking proud of you, little nigga. Like, I'm not gonna lie, through all the shit going on, you still got out there, you made it happen, you faced the music, and I like the interview you did with T-Rell and AD, and you really held your own. So I hit that nigga personally too, and I was like, bro, like, keep doing your shit, my nigga. Get all that other bullshit out the way and just grind, cause you for sure got a gift and you got some shit coming.
Yeah.
And what'd he say back to you?
He's like, appreciate you, bro. We had a conversation about some other
I
shit.
need you do this to him every week.
I know how that make you feel.
I've hit Drex before. It's not like, yeah, it's not like some fucking. That's crazy. It's not like some fucking like, hey man, just want to reach out to you for the first time. Like, I keep a cool relationship with that nigga.
That's
Oh,
cool.
man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna just get the heat up off you, and I'm gonna say. So you saw the interview that he did with T-Rell and AD.
Yes.
Did you? I didn't get to see it. So can you give us like a little recap? Did he address the issues?
He addressed it. He said he's fixing the crowd that he's around.
Okay.
And he kind of just realizes, like, even though it's not you that's saying some shit, you can be guilty by association too.
Absolutely.
And that's part of the problem. So it's just like, just get out the way, stay away from those type of niggas. And he was super apologetic for sure.
Yeah, that's tight. I respect it. How old is he?
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think grace should be definitely given to 19, 18, 20.
For sure.
That age is just crazy. If you think back to where you was at that age, like,
Wildin'.
Thank you, God,
Lord.
that
Thank
I'm
you,
here.
Jesus. So God.
Because
For the
everybody
shit you
Well-
did when you was 19?
Oh God.
What? 19?
Social media wasn't like a big thing like that when you was 19, huh?
That's why we all here to tell our stories.
I'll say y'all low key kind of beat the case because a lot of the shit just
Low-key.
ain't on camera like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a thing.
It was a
wasn't
thing, but it wasn't
booming.
like booming. Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Right.
And I didn't get a Facebook for a long ass time.
Shit.
I didn't get a Facebook till like 2016 type shit.
How y'all feel about people like kids?
I got Facebook late in the game.
Like people's kids having Instagrams and shit. Like why your 5-year-old got an Instagram?
I think it's wait. Okay, now you have
There's-
to specify.
Yeah.
Are you talking about
The parent managed Instagram.
so the parent comments and responds as the kid?
yeah.
Oh no, that's a little-
People
Yeah,
doing
that's
that
doing
for
too much.
like
That's a little
them,
much.
they dog, all type of shit.
like how when DJ Khaled's son had a page and he was like, "I love you so much, son," and then he took the phone and said, "I love you too, Dad."
Right,
Like,
yeah.
nigga, this nigga's 1.5. He did not type
exactly.
that.
Right.
That's a little.
They just don't know what to do when they have a kid. They do all type of shit when they have kids.
That's a little. But I mean, I don't know.
I
It
see both
depends.
sides of it.
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes, like, now it's like branding yourself. So it's like a business play,
Right.
you know? So it's like, okay, let me brand you and like, let me try to get you some money.
Right.
But it's also annoying because it's like, okay, like let your kid live at the same time. Like, why are you posting your kid?
Yeah, it's two sides of it for sure because like there's one side where it's like, okay, he's just a kid. I want to have a private life and not have to go under so much scrutiny at this young of an age. But then you look at kids like Ryan's World.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they blow
Ryan's
up.
World like 13, 14 and almost a billionaire.
Yeah. Sometimes kids are just like that. That's like Pun's son, Tyler.
Yeah.
He wants to do this.
For sure.
He knows he wants to do this. Now, thank God he has parents that are like, okay, cool. We gonna do it our way though.
Yeah.
Like we not just handing you the iPad and logging you in your own shit and
Right.
letting you go balls to the wall. Like, no, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna do it with me. I'm gonna read your chat, I'm gonna read these comments, and I'm gonna be right here while you filming. Because he knew that's what he wanted to do, and they like, we can't deny it.
Right, exactly.
He got a knack for it, and this is really what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Versus the kids who, soon as they come out, they putting them in outfit of the days at 4 days old.
Right.
And they didn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Dressing them like the nigga that they want to have.
that's hilarious.
Whoa. That escalated.
Who hurt you?
quickly. Like, whoa.
Like that shit came from the spirit real quick. Dressing like the nigga they want to have.
Whoa. Like,
About
what?
sick of her ass.
Somebody was mad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He saw one little nigga and too many Amiris and was like,
Right.
fuck
Hell
that.
nah.
That's
Nah,
funny.
that's
Kids'
hilarious,
clothes gotta
though.
be expensive now. Especially, I mean, like back to school shopping. Especially the way these kids want to dress now, where everything got to be designed.
That's why I'm for a
That's
uniform.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm about to start wearing a uniform on this motherfucker.
What's the uniform?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I don't
Because
know.
if you wear a uniform, that means you expect all of us to wear a uniform. It's one band, one sound.
Shit.
Wait, you mean a
yeah.
uniform here?
Yeah.
Like here? Why? What?
So
What's
tell
wrong
us
with wearing
more.
a uniform?
Tell us
Uniform
more.
is beat the case. You already know what you go wear.
You know where they got
Throw that
uniforms
out,
at
bop,
other than school? Prison. And I'll be damned if I do that shit.
And you know they say it's, what is it, 4 or more gathered with the same outfit on? Ain't that a...
Oh yeah, we don't want to be a gang.
want to be a gang.
We
They
definitely
might,
don't want to be
they
a
might
gang.
kick this. They might kick this door
I'm
down.
saying
Well,
as
who the
far
fuck is
as
an
you ain't got,
FTS
you can just don't, you can just you already
See?
know.
Don't involve me.
That's why I said
sorry.
I'm gonna do it.
It's the wrong
See
gang
y'all
for
can
that.
see y'all throw y'all thoughts
Right,
and y'all
'cause-
ideas
Because she
on
said
me.
one band, one sound.
Yeah, it
She
can
said-
still be one band, one sound.
Nah,
But
that's one. That was one right there.
It happened 2 times in a row.
Oh, that's two.
yeah.
If we get to 10, we giving away Clipper tickets again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, wait. No.
And if we don't get the 10, I get
Wait,
the Clipper
10 what?
tickets.
They count my snorts, and I don't know
Oopsie.
why. I don't want to play this game.
If we get 10 snorts, we're giving away Clipper tickets.
You didn't even give away the
Wow.
last. You
I
don't
did.
know what happened to the last security guard.
I did.
Oh, you gave some away to who?
6 went
You
on
and
his girl
Trev?
with his date.
We went to what?
Wow.
Those two can join. Let's separate those. Let's separate those.
All right, go.
Say yours.
You went on a date.
To the Clipper game?
Yes.
Never in life. Say yours.
You and Trev.
That'd have been cool. Shout out my boy Trev.
I mean, y'all was keeping count last week and really leading the chase down of the snorts.
We're gonna get to them Clipper tickets.
Whatever.
Wow.
What's the uniform,
Wow.
Tiny? Because I'm not dealing with this shit today.
Seriously.
What you
'cause
think?
I'm
What you
intrigued.
think would be a good uniform? Because I was thinking a collar shirt for sure.
Okay.
No.
Collar shirt. How many is that?
That was like 2.5.
Is that a collared shirt, bro? We not doing that.
Like you, her too?
That's why I was speaking for myself.
No,
That's
it's,
why
it's not gonna look right if it's just you.
it would at first. The first week is not gonna look right, and then probably by week 6,
No.
they gonna be like, "All right, Tiny,
Week
you got the collar,
6.
you got the collar
Week
shirt on."
6.
6 is so many weeks, bro.
Like-
you know who did that?
Oh,
The very first episode of FMW News. This nigga t-rell showed up in a full suit.
Oh, he for sure did
And
that
was
shit.
looking at me. Let me tell you how both of these niggas is hella funny. So he shows up in a full suit and is looking at me and pun like, what's wrong with y'all niggas? Now, mind you, I did kind of come, I came dressy shirt, slacks, cool, because I'm thinking news. I felt that, but pun was like, that's what I'm not doing.
Yeah,
So
what the
I'm like,
fuck?
okay, cool. Didn't think nothing of it. The next one, AD comes. This nigga's in a bathrobe. I said, now what are you doing? He said, it's the morning. We just waking up and sitting coffee at the table. I said, the both of y'all deciding that these are two different versions of how we're going to do the news
Right.
is really crazy.
yeah.
But they both each did it by themselves and they both each look crazy. So
Yeah,
that's where I was going
see
with that.
exactly. And you want to tell you where they messed up at? They only did it one episode each. That's why I said by week 6,
I feel
it would be a thing.
Do you remember?
See?
I feel like we wore PJs a couple times on the news.
There was like one theme day where y'all wore PJs.
See,
No,
One.
I feel like we wore them more than once because remember I went and bought us all coffee cups?
Right, and then Jack did the freaky robe thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, the freaky robe thing.
whatever the
It
case
was-
is.
What were you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my
It
uniform.
was pre-Deja, yeah.
Yeah, no.
If y'all see me in the
clearly.
We
collar
didn't have
shirt.
you, we didn't have
That's
you
why
put
we
shit in
needed
order,
you.
yeah. That's why we needed you
Wow.
in the first place.
Okay, well, I'm here, baby.
Niggas pulling up in
look,
fucking
'cause
robes and shit.
Fuck no.
That was amazing.
Yeah, if y'all see me in the collar shirt, just know I'm in
This
uniform.
is what
No,
we had to
that's
wear.
what you had to wear in school.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that collar shirt.
I used to
get
hate
some
wearing
plaid
this
collar. I'm
shit.
gonna get like
I
a
You
ain't
had
Dickie
to wear
shirt.
that in
I'm gonna get
school?
Yeah.
go to a Dickie collar shirt.
This
And-
is a polo.
In elementary school and middle school, we had to wear that shit.
Hey, okay.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
I'm gonna wear a Dickie collar shirt.
Can I ask y'all a question? This came
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Did you just show that on the screen
Yeah.
so that y'all could see that them was polo shirts? I mean, not probably real polo. Them was probably polo assassins. But y'all don't say polo assassins?
No, we say, I just knew exactly what she was talking about.
Uspas.
I like that we still saying
Them
either
uspas.
uspas or polo
Okay,
assassins.
listen. So this came up in a session this weekend, a writing session this weekend, and I have a question that only the two of you can answer.
Oh, shit.
It just reminded me. Do men still wear polo?
Polo
Like
the
drawers?
brand?
Yeah,
Nah.
not polo drawers.
Nah.
Nah, I don't got no polo drawers.
Okay. Because we talked, that they said ethicas are out. They said PSD out. And then I was like, polo, Calvin Klein. And
I'll say what's in.
that's why I'm asking. Because I was like, the way
Yeah.
y'all talking, niggas don't wear drawers. It ain't
Right.
no drawers.
I was gonna get to that.
And
What
feet-
drawers do y'all wear?
They're like Fruit of the Loom.
Hey, that nigga don't wear no socks, no drawers, nigga. That nigga said, fuck undergarments, nigga. What?
Do
What
you
is you
know
on, nigga?
How out of pocket? What? Are you wearing a full sweatsuit or are you wearing jeans? Because nigga, free balling jeans
Crazy.
is diabolical.
Dick to denim is wild, bro.
A diaper rash.
Dick to
Hey,
denim
man,
is crazy.
I never said nothing,
The
man.
chafing is crazy.
Well is out of
wild.
pocket.
Oh my
Dick
God.
is scraping. Wow.
That is ouchie. I can't even imagine.
Like,
as a
I
girl.
Hey, yeah,
can't,
no,
like,
yeah,
Like,
no,
I got
hey,
drawers
one
on
time,
and this
hey,
is
yeah.
uncomfortable.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
it's
even
too
sitting
much.
like
Hey, no, yeah.
this.
Back one time, I took this girl down. She had jeans on, and she didn't have no panties on under the jeans. I was like, damn. I was like,
Hell
oh,
nah.
Did that turn you on? Like, cause
Nah,
you're
it didn't turn me on, but I still
Hell
did
nah.
my thing. But I was like, where your panties at?
You don't want that built
That's
for tough
disgusting.
coochie. That
Yeah.
shit is out of pocket.
Nah, I had
that
it. I
shit
had
is
built for a tough coochie.
no. No.
I took a dive in there before.
What's that shit called? Kevlar?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Coochie tastes bulletproof. That's out.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay,
it
so
tastes good.
anyway, that's
I was trying to get you right there.
Yeah, nah,
I was
it
waiting
tastes
for you to be like,
Nah,
yeah,
that was all
it
just
is.
that's wild. Okay,
smash and
so
grab.
back. I hate it here. Can we get back to the discussion because
Okay, yeah.
I need to know what do y'all wearing?
Honestly,
now?
I got
They
Hanes.
canceled
I
the
got
shit.
Hanes right now.
I'm either wearing PSD, Ethica, or Pair of Thieves.
See, I
Pair of
always
Thieves is
wear-
Oh,
Target.
Pair of Thieves is Target.
This
huh?
Target version, yeah.
Wait, you said PSD and or Ethica?
He said
PSD,
all the ones
Ethica, or
that...
Pair of all the
Yeah.
ones that,
Yeah.
yeah, all the ones
All
these
the-
niggas kicked out. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, oh damn, I just can't wear shit,
Well,
huh?
apparently they said well, never mind, because you wear them.
They
no,
said what?
say it.
No, they
Yeah.
You
say
said don't say it or
No,
No,
say
say
it.
it.
Oh, they said because they get musty.
Niggas need to actually wash their nuts and they wouldn't have these problems.
I wouldn't disagree with you. I feel like
Yeah.
you are more of a
Yeah,
Just be a
but
cleaner
but
nigga.
then
That-
it's
that ain't
all-
difficult.
They gotta be a cleaner nigga, and then they also gotta stop wearing all these tight ass clothes
That's the
Yeah,
other
that
thing,
too.
right?
because they wear tight clothes.
Your
and then-
drawers is keeping everything where it needs to be, but your pants is doing the same thing. That's an issue.
yeah.
Get some breathing room on your clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
feel
makes
that,
sense.
for sure.
I
That
get
makes
it
sense.
because if you wearing, like I said,
The Atlanta jeans, you
the
tripping.
purples,
Yeah.
what's the
yeah.
other ones?
Mike Mary.
Nobody could say right.
Purple.
I can't
Robin
think of the other ones.
jeans.
That nobody could say right. Subies.
Oh, Subi. Kasubi.
Yeah, they say Kasubi jeans.
'Cause
But yeah, no, because there was a song being written and one of the lyrics is polo draws, and everybody was like, "Niggas don't wear polo draws no more," and I was like,
I kind of
"What?"
agree with that, right?
So that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
What,
polo
like,
drawers.
and I was like, okay, so we're filling it in. I'm like, okay, what's some other brands? Oh, Ethica, that's too many syllables anyway. Okay, PSD, they like niggas don't even wear them.
What did they say was the shit then?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nobody had an answer.
Oh, so they just wearing basketball shorts under their jeans like some nasty niggas.
Nobody had an answer.
Mesh on-
Well,
mesh
they were
on
like
nuts.
Hanes and Fruit of the Loom, but I was like, okay, cool, but
That's
Oh,
what
they
Yeah.
wearing, they
so-
wearing the fucking stepdaddy draws, nigga. The shit that
no, not the liquor store draws.
Yeah,
the
they're
wrestler
boxer
draws.
They're boxer briefs.
Yeah, they got briefs.
Hanes make that now?
Yeah.
That's why niggas left Hanes and Fruit of the Looms because they wasn't making that
And
shit.
don't you think
no,
that
they
they
got 'em.
noticed that and said, okay, I'm about to start making some
Come
now?
back, we got Sean.
Yeah. Shout out to Hanes.
No, I'm not talking
Damn.
about them,
'Cause I
them
like-
plaid bloomers.
Because I like that cotton feel. I don't like that.
Yeah, the other ones is like nylon.
The
Yeah, I
microfiber
like that
shit.
nylon
Yeah,
on me.
the microfiber.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
whatever that shit is.
Them not even microfiber. 'cause
Whatever
if
the
they
fuck
get
that shit
musty-
is, get me hot. Like, I don't like
If they
those.
get
Give me
musty, that's
some
not
cotton,
microfiber.
Yeah, no.
You feel me? So my shit could breathe.
That's what.
That's what she was doing at the party, nigga. Slow mo.
I am a vibe.
You're a vibe. No,
I
there's no
know.
doubt you a vibe.
I'm just so happy I did that. That
Do the
shit was
next
so
one.
fun.
I was about to say, break
Yeah,
that
do the
down.
church one.
Hold on.
Where we at?
3?
Damn,
No,
this
that's
one-
4, really.
This
'cause
is
she
so
jumped
good.
and then she did one.
This
That's
one
4
is
for
so
sure.
The church?
good. There's a church that is under fire right now because they have made millions of dollars selling land in heaven.
Oh.
This is a
like
tricky one.
virtually.
That's really tight.
This a tricky one for sure.
Think about that. That shit means that you literally can sell anything in the world.
Bro, when I tell you, they're
People is
taking
buying.
That's
Apple
crazy.
Pay, check, cashier's check.
She was taking
traveler's check.
everything
Apple Pay. She was taking Apple Pay.
for a house in heaven. She was
No, land.
Oh,
Square
land.
footage of land.
Huh.
Okay, square meters. So it says a Christian church
I
is
agree with
trending
this.
online after they announced that they're selling plots of land in heaven for $100 per square meter.
Mhm.
The pastor says he spoke to God and he
Well.
was granted permission to do this.
Come on,
They have
Pastor.
already collected thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So the headline
Thank you,
said
Lord.
millions, but this says thousands. So what?
This is a
This is-
brilliant idea.
This is like that Miracle Water that used to play on
Thank
BET.
you.
Oh, it still
at the-
plays.
That it still plays.
That's what it is.
That's what this is.
That's even this
that's
is
like-
this is even worse.
This
Because at
is-
least you get some water in the mail. At least they send you the little pouch. It's like a ketchup packet,
So
but
you
it's
bought
water.
it?
No.
Oh.
Everybody, listen. Everybody got an auntie or a granny or somebody who has used Peter Popoff's water. That shit is around. It's a thing.
Miracle water.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's like a ketchup sized packet full of water
Mm-hmm.
that he sends to your house, and you supposed to use it and pray.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody comes back to the church. I used Peter's water,
Mm-hmm.
and I had $100,000 in debt, and the next day I got a new car, and all my debt was gone. So
Won't he do
You
it?
clearly don't watch Martin at night.
Won't he
Because
do it?
it be playing nonstop.
I don't watch
You don't watch
TV
TV?
regularly.
you don't
Oh.
watch BET? Is that where you were going with it?
No, I don't watch TV like regularly. Like
That's crazy.
Yeah, not.
I don't know.
I mean,
how to put
because
it
this
on.
is just basically like, you know, paying tithes and shit. God is good. God is great. Who got $100?
That's
Y'all
what they
ever-
do.
I was saying,
Basically, they always ask. They always ask right after
Y'all
they
ever-
get you all hyped.
Right.
They ask right there. Who got the $100? Come right up.
it's kind of out of pocket because if you read the boxes that are on the little envelope when you pay your tithes, it's like to the church,
That's
the
what I'm
building
saying.
fund,
Hell yeah.
pastor's gift.
to.
Pastor's gift is the most out of pocket
No,
shit.
it's not.
So that's not.
donation.
That's a tip
yeah.
A tip for what?
for blessing
giving you a
you.
good
But I thought
Giving
you was,
you
I thought you was
prayer.
preaching the word because you love Jesus.
He
Why I
is
gotta?
preaching the
Duh.
word because he loved Jesus.
So then do it for free.
He do
He
it for free.
Pastors
But
get
that's
paid. Hell no.
Not all of
You know my pastor. That
them. Yo,
whole story.
that's
Yeah.
a,
You
know
that
that whole
nigga
story.
is out of pocket.
He was
He-
the ones doing this shit.
No, he was
He
worse
did
than
worse.
this.
It's a whole thing about it.
That nigga was in the
My
newspaper.
pastor embezzled millions from the church and tried to actually steal the whole building and the house
And?
next to the building, all that shit.
And?
he was smoking sherm.
And
And he cheated on his wife with the lady that was doing announcements.
Damn.
What was the last one?
Didn't the nigga die in the parking lot doing crack?
Oh yeah, no, not in the parking lot. He just died of a heart attack.
Oh.
Oh.
He didn't die in the
wow.
church.
Right there.
He got kicked out of the church before he died.
He was straight then. It's crazy.
Because think about it.
He was doing
He
sherm.
did it up.
He
Doing
did.
sherm. No, that's heroin.
God damn.
Sherm, he smoking sherm. My bad. He was doing it up though. My bad.
You smoking sherm.
Wrong drug. Wrong drug. Wrong drug.
You smoking
Yeah,
sherm.
wrong drug. Okay, yeah. But think about it.
This
He
is
did it
crazy.
up for
Wow.
however many years. How long he was at the church doing it up for?
Damn, since I was a little ass
But
kid.
he was
Think
doing
about
all
it.
this at the church.
But think
yeah, he's doing
about
out the
it.
back.
He was doing the
look-
sherm in the parking lot in the back right before he came
I
on
seen
stage.
him when I was a kid. I didn't know what it
wow.
was.
Living his best life. And then how many
See.
years was this?
That's
Sam,
so
he
wrong.
Just say
He
give
probably,
it
so
up.
wrong.
he probably died when I was like 17.
Okay, so this 15 years plus, or he probably was doing it before he was even born.
For
For
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
For
So
sure,
exactly.
yeah.
So this is
That nigga was
he had
getting
a whole
freaky in the
lifestyle. That's
60s.
why I said he had a whole lifestyle, and then when it got cracking and fire, the fire got hot, he died. So he shit.
What you
Tiny,
think?
Like what y'all gonna do to me? He did it up. He had a good life.
That
But
conversation
see,
with God gotta be crazy.
That's what I was finna say, because then that's when it gets questionable, because by the standards, where did he go?
Right, because then he died.
Oh.
He bought a house.
God like, hey, you did it up
He
down
bought
there.
the house. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He bought the
He said,
house.
he said, I got
What you
property
think?
up there. You know what I did. It's all me.
He started telling God he made this.
It's a place here for me.
Yeah.
Oh
Damn.
my God.
Hey, what y'all think that conversation is like? Like, let's say y'all do your life up, y'all get to the
Damn.
pearly
With
gates,
Jesus?
and you talking to Jesus, Deja, and he's like, you was a
heard
vibe,
that.
you was a vibe down there.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
The
what
Lord
you
knows my
what
heart.
what did you do over there?
Wait. So I'm asking God for what?
No, you.
This is when God
It's your
comes to
judgment
you
day.
and says, hey, girl,
Oh.
I remember
Why you make God
that
sound
one day.
like Saucy Santana? I don't
He
like
didn't.
that.
I said,
you said,
"Hey,
"Hey,
girl."
girl." I don't think God's saying, "Hey, girl."
Hey, boo. I don't know what he said.
If you think that God is on Revolt TV, you got a
It's
fucking
on.
pocket.
It's my God though. We homies. It's
Yeah.
how I want. That's how I.
What you think he gonna say when you get up there? What's up, cut?
You make God sound like pun.
But see what I'm saying? It's all
It's all
subjective.
who you.
What did your
Tiny,
God say?
can you tell him, Tiny?
He's still low.
Still low,
That's like,
man.
that shit
Like,
crazy. I just
that's
be looking at this
crazy.
nigga like,
Wait.
damn, I don't like to be
I don't
like,
like that.
yeah, man.
Don't do that on me.
We're
Don't
doing
do
it.
that.
Don't
I
do
have
that
to.
on
I do
me.
it too.
I have
We're all doing
to.
it. Higher frequency.
I
Don't
have
higher
to.
frequency.
Don't go
See.
high frequency
We
on
have
me.
to.
What I'm
Because you have
asking-
to understand, God is each individual person's
Yes.
God. And he understands all of our hearts. So
Yes.
he knows what we was doing, and he knows why we was doing it.
Exactly.
Okay.
He ain't, he want to see if you gonna lie to him.
So then
Yeah.
God.
Right.
So
Then
then
kick your ass out.
okay. So then my guy probably got like a Dave Chappelle kind of personality. For
Okay.
sure. Kind of dry, kind of chill.
I believe that God, I mean, obviously, you see some of the shit walking around here. God has a sense of humor.
For sure.
For
For
sure.
sure. For sure.
So, yeah.
You have to laugh in life.
You have to.
You have to.
So yeah, he has a sense of humor.
So right. So like, what kind of personality you think your God has? What kind of look you think he got?
What kind of look?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he got no. I just think he's just a voice.
Okay.
He's just
You
a
never
voice.
really see him. You just hear him.
Yeah, he's one of those type of things.
Who does he sound
he's
like?
always, but you can always feel his
Morgan
presence.
Freeman.
You can
For sure.
always, you
Oh,
can
God.
always feel
Oh,
his
God.
presence. Nah, he sound like me.
Oh, that's.
So he for sure gonna say, "Hey, cuz." Hey, cuz, don't do that. Don't even fuck with him.
He
Hey,
sound
cuz,
like me.
You know
help
you
that
was-
young nigga on the ground right there. You see him choking.
Oh man,
And
that's
he
what
gonna be like,
happened.
"Oh, me."
That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Look, God, like, you know
Yeah.
you teed if you lead this nigga right here,
Exactly.
right?
Like,
you know you
everybody was
teed.
walking past like he was just like, it was just a statue.
Yeah.
I want to know how long he been down there for before I even seen him.
Right.
Real talk, because I seen him from a distance. I'm like, damn, this nigga's knocked out.
That's
Damn.
what they say though. They say supposedly that your conscience, the voice you hear in your head, is supposedly God,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe it.
is.
I could believe it. For
or
sure.
believe
or
it.
whatever higher power you believe in.
Yeah.
Because it could be, if you worship this, it could be that. If you worship this, it could be that. Like
Yeah.
even like
That's
you
why I
know,
saw what
sa-
voice you gonna have be
like
louder.
satanic
Yeah.
shit. They say that's the same thing.
Ah, I
It's
like
him
that.
too.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that for
no,
sure.
for
I
sure.
fuck with
It's
that.
always,
Huh?
it's
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
You can't have the yin without the yang.
Whatever voice louder. That's hard.
You can't have the yin without the yang. Yeah.
I fuck with that one.
You get that?
So back to you and
No, do you get? You can't.
No,
have
I
the
get it.
yin?
You can't.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't have a good after bat for
All
sure.
right.
Damn, I was hoping you weren't gonna ask.
Nah,
me
yeah,
then.
I'm staying there for sure.
So what was the
No,
question
hold
again?
on. No, you ain't gotta answer that.
Yeah, he in your
What you
business.
think, God?
like, why-
what you think
why?
God would say about you hanging up in that lady face on back
Oh
on
yeah,
field?
Jessica. Because I
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
get to that. Crazy.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm waiting
That
I ain't
was so
trying-
disrespectful.
Thank you, Getty.
I think God would say, "Damn, man, forgiveness is important, and I forgive you."
That was cute.
we need
See
butts
that,
on this
see
motherfucker.
that right there.
So did you ever
Yeah.
find Jessica?
Nah, you gonna drown.
No, I didn't.
today,
I gave her the
nigga.
opportunity to DM or anything like that, but she didn't. I mean,
Cause she
I
probably
wouldn't
how
call
you know
back
that
or
how you
DM
know
me
she
then.
ain't gone and she didn't like we lost a fan.
how do you know that she not tripping at all? That's the thing I kept saying,
Yeah, but you always gotta assume the worst.
which is why I apologized.
After
all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
It really wasn't no all of that. If
Yes,
y'all,
it was.
if y'all go back and watch it, it really
It was a
wasn't
whole
all
hour,
of that.
nigga.
We
Yeah.
were
That
literally
was
It was like
watching
30
live.
minutes.
Were you
an
there?
hour.
You were.
This
No,
right
I wasn't
here,
there. I
this
had
right here
left.
is the all of that.
I was gonna go
For
back.
sure. This right here is all of that. Cause all the shit that happened in the fucking news and y'all niggas still back on this shit
Hell
is
yeah,
crazy.
you thought you was about to get out of that? You thought you was about to
For
sweep that under the
For
rug.
sure.
Nigga, I already said, I
been
told the
forgot
chat,
about it.
I told the peoples I was gonna get at you for that, man.
Yeah?
Why
I
you do
love
that,
that.
to that lady, man?
Why'd I do that to that lady?
Yeah. Do you
I-
understand that you was wrong?
I think that it was insensitive to do for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I think that was a very insensitive thing to do, and I apologize to that lady. I could apologize to her again, which is why I reached out and I was like, you know, I'd love for her to go ahead and contact so I could do that, like, you know, person to person.
That's good. That's
yeah.
good. I like that.
Yeah,
like
I wasn't gonna continue to make content of it. That wasn't a go with that.
All right.
Well,
So you're
for
not
sure.
gonna do that again.
See,
See, you know,
you
you
did
know
not
what
learn
you
your
know what
lesson.
you mean? You gotta have
did
some
not learn your
self
lesson.
accountability.
Where did y'all hear?
That's what you don't
Wait,
have.
hold on. What did y'all just hear?
You hesitated. You didn't
Yeah.
answer. No,
All
I'm not
I did
gonna do
was
it
smile.
again.
All I did was smile.
Exactly, stupid. That means you're gonna try
So
and do it again.
That's
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
That's not what that means.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
On that very same episode,
Yeah.
maybe about 15, 20 minutes before y'all took phone calls,
Right.
you guys were having a conversation about other streamers. And you guys brought up a specific streamer, and you were saying that you didn't really fuck with his content because it was getting corny and you didn't really fuck with it. And that was Deshae
Frost. Sucking on titties and all type of shit during that
Right,
stream.
but also
Hey.
his biggest
Wow.
one that he's
Shout out
under
to
a lot of
Cuz.
heat for right now, which he also got banned from streaming.
He was doing that.
Oh, prove the point now, please. Go ahead.
That he was banned temporarily from Twitch for
Uh-huh.
was talking crazy to a woman.
Yeah.
A young lady, actually.
For
I don't
sure.
even know if she was of age. We don't know that.
No, we do
He
not.
don't know that either.
I almost positive she said she was at work or some shit. So she was
What
definitely.
does that mean?
I
You
started
can work
working
at
when I was
16,
14.
15, 16.
Oh, let's not build the fucking.
No,
She wasn't.
no,
Hold on. No. We're not gonna build the. She wasn't of age thing.
No,
I'm gonna go here with y'all. I'm gonna go up here on y'all niggas. I'm gonna go up here on y'all niggas. Hell nah. Catch me up here.
It wasn't even gonna get that
I like
far.
that. I like that.
Okay, we not doing that though.
Yeah, nah.
We not doing that.
Because she could
We
be
not doing that.
elder too. She could have been 40.
Right. She could have been hella old.
Yeah,
so
she
we
could've been
not
hella
doing
old too,
that.
though.
But we talk about the Shay. We talk about the Shay.
Right.
So my point is, he just got into some shit because he was in a Target talking to a girl crazy. She happened to be, I guess, on the phone with her mama. Her mama called her brother and was like, "Hey, go handle that. Somebody talking to your sister crazy." He got checked by a nigga.
Right.
Because he was talking crazy to her.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, you talking crazy to a girl.
For sure. I said sorry. No, I'm not.
You did not say sorry immediately. We have.
Well, I can't change the past.
I'm not even gonna say we. They, because I was watching live and I specifically was like, I'm not calling in because I'm gonna address this later on because I want to talk to you in your face.
Yeah.
And I didn't think you was gonna answer the phone for me. He called. I'm glad he called. But it was like pulling teeth to get you to say sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't change any of that shit. The way I'm going with y'all niggas right now, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at no point like in hesitation to say sorry or anything like that. Yeah.
So, but you're saying sorry because you actually see what you did wrong, or are you saying sorry because everybody was talking shit to you and you want everybody to leave you alone?
No, I actually think that something that probably meant a lot for her to get her appreciation off for the show was undermined by me being like on some what I thought was funny shit and turned out to be.
Because what if it was the other way around and you called in to talk to somebody and they asked you?
Exactly.
What if they was like, "What's up?"
I think that was the real realization where it's like,
if not, whoop, hang up on you.
I mean, there's always that double standard with men. Like,
it doesn't matter.
That's crazy.
But my point is, that's crazy, right?
That
That would be crazy if y'all jumped on the phone with somebody and she was like, "Oh, okay, you got a big dick." Nope. And hung up on you.
Y'all
and you would just
really
be kind of looking there like,
damn. No. I wouldn't have said
that's
no.
crazy. We're not actually talking about.
But like I'm saying,
with
that, it's a double standard for sure.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but yeah, no. In all, yeah, for sure. I definitely understand
Can
where that was.
Can you apologize to all of the females that may have been upset
Whoa,
about what they
damn.
Because apparently that's what I do is I make motherfuckers apologize for shit for no reason.
Let me consult with Tiny real quick.
Because I was a female and it hurt my feelings because I love you in real life.
What's up?
Now let me start this off with I'm not against apologizing.
Right.
Do you feel like at this point I'm doing too many fucking apologies? Because I got to apologize to every female now.
I just don't want them to hate you.
You guys just, because it's like, all right, your character in this shit is the corny guy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when you do shit like, what number is that?
We at 5 for sure. We ain't gonna
No.
Who are these Clipper tickets going? Can I sign up at this point? Damn.
She said the Clippers going.
Goddamn. Why would you say that?
She said the Clippers gonna see me.
No,
Like,
because
come
I'm saying
on,
like,
bro.
no, you're not corny at all.
That's
It's
the
just,
point.
you're not corny at all. But
you're not that guy.
The people, that's how they label you right now. But it always fluctuates. Just like I'm dirty. That's just the label.
But you're not dirty, Tom.
Exactly.
Stop putting that on yourself.
You're not.
But I'm saying, I say that to say,
you got socks on?
yeah, I got socks on, man.
I said he got socks on.
Yeah. Why you checking? That's crazy. Why you touching my leg, man? We
That's
ain't
not
supposed to be
pause,
touching
bro.
each other.
Oh man.
Pause.
That's not.
But I'm saying, at the end of the day, you got the corny label. So when you do that, you got ass and hang up.
Yeah.
That makes you even. He told you he was corny. Yeah, it's like that's not your. If Terrell could probably get away with it, even though he's that would be corny if he does it too.
Yeah.
He could just probably get away with it because his character
And that was the other
is like that.
That was the other misconception where he even said he was like, "Oh, you doing this for me?" Like, nigga, that, like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
that's where you got to put ego aside. Like, to say that I'm doing this to impress a nigga, one is pause, and two is just out of pocket. I'm not 14, nigga. I'm 25. Yeah. I'm not doing shit to impress no nigga ever.
Yeah. I feel like it was just it was a moment. It happened, and honestly, I know you in real life. Yeah. And I know that you do be out of pocket in real life too sometimes, but you're not mean.
Right.
Yeah.
That was our conversation where and that's why I fuck with my conversation with Illa for sure. Where it was like I was gonna get to you. I was gonna get to you in a second. You good. Damn. Because the conversation with Illa was like, I know you think it's funny. And I know you're normally out of pocket, but this was something other than being funny or being out of pocket. This was just like rude as fuck. And so I think that's where we had our little back and forth. And I was like, I see it. I get it. What that was for me was like this, but to her, it could have been that.
Exactly.
And so where I think that's what showed on camera where I was like, nah, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, nah, it wasn't crazy. Like, y'all niggas tripping off nothing. But y'all already kind of seen like, nigga, you only see it as this, but it's really that. And it just took a moment of realization for sure. And that's why I liked our conversation too, because we talked right after cameras went off on my drive back home where you was like, nah, you T, and these is the reasons why, and this is how it looks against who you are. And I like that you're keeping it consistent with how you're saying right now, where it's like, this is how they look at you. You really just giving niggas more ammo to look at you this way.
Yeah.
So for sure, yeah. No,
and I don't like the narrative when you say people just coming to see back on Fig, you not a character or you not the face or something. Nigga, you don't fair to say with Illa and Big Time. Nigga,
no,
you
I feel it. No,
like you's a character up in this motherfucker.
No, what I'm saying, what I was
accordingly.
saying by that wasn't necessarily like, I wasn't trying to simply play or be like, oh, nobody cared to see me. It was more of like who is the main draw of this show.
But that's just like,
But
it's just like my story I told with the basketball.
Yeah.
I ran up and I saw Spreewell, and that's who was right there. I didn't go to see Spreewell. I went to see Chris Mullen. You know what I'm saying? That's who I wanted. Danielle Marshall. That's who I wanted to sign my ball.
Yeah.
But he was right there. She called in. She may have wanted T-rell. She may have wanted Smack. She may have wanted Heather. But she still got somebody that is just as close to where she wanted to be at. And in that moment, she quit basketball.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's the exact same thing.
I Spreewelled that girl.
You did.
Definitely did.
Damn.
Fuck. We just had that when you meet your idol.
That, I ain't gonna lie, that makes it way worse.
That
I ain't
shit
even gonna lie.
cut deep.
That
That cut
makes
me
that shit.
That shit
makes
got
it
me teared up.
So much worse.
Ain't up in that lady face for no damn reason, sex.
That shit make it so much worse, nigga.
God damn.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Because we have a little bit of a burden and responsibility now.
Yeah.
Like, that's the crazy part. Like, I'm not saying we nigga Beyonce. We ain't shit. We regular, just like everybody else. These are supporters.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, they not fans. They not this. They're supporters. But by that same token, they really fuck with us. Yeah. So it's up to us to make sure that it's a family. I'm not saying y'all gotta give niggas your personal phone number and be all in the in the Reddit and shit like that. But it's a family. Yeah. And so we just gotta make sure that everybody is appreciated.
No, I feel it. And
definitely
for that,
could still talk shit. So if you wouldn't have hung up, it would be a different conversation.
Right. Yeah. Right. Because there was I left it at a really cold cliffhanger where I kind of fucked myself over. And with that, ladies, everywhere, I apologize.
There we go.
I'll give that one for sure. Because definitely.
See?
It's all about growth. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. I accept it. I accept it.
I swear to God, I'm not above criticism. I'm for sure not above criticism.
And I know that about you. And that's why I was so irritated, because I also know you was arguing with Buckethead 1 and Buckethead 2. So it's like, it's just a nut dropping competition. Now we all arguing.
It's just phase. Right then it was phase. Yeah. But I'm gonna call when the cameras come off, like, am I tripping for real though?
Yeah, and that's why
I'm not above criticism at all.
Because you called me soon as the episode was over, and I was like,
you got a pocket.
He called me too.
And I was like,
you call your friend to say people?
Yeah, y'all niggas my homies for sure.
That's tight.
Yeah.
I was like, when you called me, I told Dad, I was like, this nigga value my opinion.
Look at y'all getting all sentimental and shit.
No, that's the idea. What's fair to say, bro.
Shit though is really shit. It ain't even that big of a deal. It's just a little hiccup and shit. You just would apologize sooner and quicker, like how you doing today. Yeah, you straight. You straight today.
It's a growth moment for sure.
Yeah, we've all done something on this camera that everybody was like, oh, this is cancel this. It's like, all right, let me just real quick, because that wasn't. It's never most of our intentions. Sometimes these niggas be on tuna and it is their intention. But for the most part, it'll be something silly. Yeah. Like, I remember when we first started, it's like day ones will probably remember this. When Pun and I used to do reactions, there was one thing we was reacting to, and it was about somebody getting killed. I forget who it was, but it was like one of them like Swamp Story style breakdowns. And something that the person was doing in the background made me laugh. And the chat flamed me. Fuck that bitch. Why is she laughing at this man getting killed? I was like, whoa. I didn't even do nothing. I don't even go here.
Yeah.
But so I literally had to be like, my bad, y'all. That's not what I was laughing at. And I'll rewind it and show y'all what I was laughing at. And it was how a nigga was rolling a blunt in the background because he was slobbing that wood down. It was bad. And I was like, God damn. But that scared me because it was like 2 reactions in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Pun, I didn't even ask to do this. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. And he was like, nah, you'll be fine. Roll with the punches.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I felt like I needed to say that.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, everybody's done it. It's something that everybody has done that they've had to either come back and apologize for or really just like state this is not what that was.
Yeah, right. And sure. I think that's one of the things too where like I've noticed, like not even to push this off me, but like with other hosts and shit like that where niggas like you could have a moment where you fuck up and you get checked or whatever it is and then like still go forward from there. Niggas just get too in their fucking head with some shit where they're like, nah, niggas is against me. Nah, niggas don't fuck with me. Nah, I had to win. And it's like, nigga, it's cool. Like, you win, you lose. Like, I said that shit at back on Fig where it's like, nigga, sometimes it for sure ain't your week.
Yeah. And that's the
And you gotta live with that doing this shit.
That's the guy.
And then, but really, what do you win, though?
When you win, what do you win?
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Exactly.
You win nothing, you lose nothing. Right.
That's subjective, but that's subjective.
Yeah, that's not.
Because it's like it depends. Like what's your thing? Like you could win the comment section. Yeah. You could win the chat. You could win the clips race.
And that's where
people lose it.
That's where they put their metric on winning. Right. And that's why like there's 2 sides. There's either people who don't read the comments and really don't, and they don't win or will lose nothing. Or the niggas who be like, I don't read the comments, but they do read the comments. And those are the niggas who are like, that's how I know if I won or lost. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna read them damn comments because I just want to know what the fuck people got going on.
It's healthy too. It's healthy to go through them, even just if not for constructive criticism.
For sure.
Little shit.
Yeah, I go in there for the love.
I'm in there for the love, but for sure for the constructive criticism.
But the hate gonna be in there for sure. But I go in there for the love. But I'm just saying, whether it's all love or all hate, it's really just how you feel when you're reading it. Yeah. And then that's it. There is no winning or losing though. It's just like, it's really not. Even though people feel that way, like, oh, I gotta win. Like, you didn't want to apologize. You was trying to stand on that hill. It was like you standing on the hill to win for what?
That was a conversation we for sure had where you was like, for what?
Like that's not even something to stand on the hill for.
But that's ego.
Yeah, for sure.
To win for your ego. Yeah,
that's
ego.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it mostly be. Most of the time when people get into it with an argument or something, it's all ego and pride. I'm trying to hurt your feelings, say something, that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, all right, I hurt your feelings the worst. Do I get a trophy? What?
Right.
Like,
that's why that shit just don't be worth it sometimes. Like I say that often. Like I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, bro. Like I don't care to hurt feelings. I don't care to do none of that. I don't care to stand on my pride. None of that. Like,
for
you
sure.
got it. You got it.
But
whatever it is, you got it.
I think for sure Tiny wasn't here during this point, fair to say, but that's for sure like an agreement that me and you had where it's like, nigga, if we gonna do this shit, it ain't no pride. Like, I don't want to hear no pride shit. If I tell you got a pocket, you got a pocket, and you got to live with it.
Yeah, and it's so funny because it would be the most, like, respectful arguments in the text messages.
For
that
sure.
should have been so funny. Like, I would be screaming at my phone, like, what the fuck? This is dumb as shit. And I would be like, respectfully, maybe we should try something else.
Let's look at it this way.
And then he would be like, I hear you, but maybe see my point.
Right.
He would be trying so
then we
hard,
get on the call. Good morning. How you doing?
Like, kiss my ass.
Yeah.
What do you need?
For sure, yeah.
But yeah, no.
That's why I don't like them. I don't like them texts. I'm more, if we into it, I really want to see face to face to have a conversation, but minimum it got to be FaceTime.
Yeah.
If it's something we going back and forth, you send one message, I send one message, and
that's
FaceTime.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think I've had a FaceTime argument with a nigga.
Me either.
I
was just thinking about that.
I've never had a FaceTime argument. I got to be
different.
Right there,
it's different.
If I'm ready to
I'm either pulling up on the phone.
FaceTime argument.
I've never had a FaceTime
Typing,
argument.
you can say whatever you want, and then they can read it however they want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
FaceTime, you don't probably have that same
no
energy. It's like you ain't gonna say you bitch ass nigga on the FaceTime, but you a type you bitch ass nigga. You get what I'm saying? It's just all right, what's really going on besides all of the long, because I can't stand it. If you send a long paragraph, it's over. I do not read it. I'm not a paragraph reader.
Respectfully, I'm not reading all
I'm not.
Either
I'm not.
I'm sorry.
And then she started trying to get slick and said like a sentence.
Oh yeah.
But then when I don't,
still show
because I don't respond, so now it still look like a paragraph.
No.
like I'm not reading that shit. That's
out. But
I don't think I've ever. I'm either on the phone or pulling up.
Yeah.
I'll cuss you out like on the phone.
What's your argument tactic when you like with somebody that you like dating or dealing with?
A tactic?
Like what do y'all do? Do y'all argue back? Y'all get loud? Y'all get quiet? Y'all shut down?
I shut down.
I shut down too.
I shut down. I'll be trying to shut down and say, like I'm my shutdown energy out there. Don't talk to me. Don't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
That's all.
I got a cold shutdown where I just be like, okay, cool. No, like
I don't like that.
Yeah. I try to work on the shutdown, and I have been working on the shutdown.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a cold thing to work on.
Because I feel like if I say something, then I feel like it's better just to shut up. Because if I say something, it's gonna go crazy.
No, I can't do the silent treatment shit. That's
it ain't even silent. But I'm gonna respond to you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna respond to you for
dry
sure.
response. It ain't silent.
Because I don't want to hear
you talking to me. Well, you ain't talking to me.
I don't want to hear you say I'm
gonna get it out you.
I don't want to hear you say I'm ignoring you. That's why I'm not going to ignore you.
We can have a dry conversation.
No,
if that's what you want to
do. Yeah,
we
can have dry conversation all day. I'm here with you. How was your day? Nah, it was cool. That shit was cool for sure.
It takes,
no.
You hungry? I'm with whatever.
You said you yell.
I yell. I bark first, and then and then if you don't want to deal with it, then I'm not gonna deal with it.
I got a 3-strike rule with yelling. You got 3 times to yell. On strike 3, I'm gonna start yelling back, and we gonna see.
Cool.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
Then we gonna bark together.
But we gonna see who go crazier at this point.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Because I shut the fuck up for a reason.
I did all types of crazy shit, but that's neither here nor there. It takes a lot to get me to really just get off, like all the way off. If I love you, if I don't give a fuck about you, I'm saying whatever off the bat. I'm going stupid. I'm calling you anything but a child of God, and you know. So
not that you know.
Yeah, but if it's my man, you gotta really
if I love you,
you gotta really make me mad, because that's my thing. Because
I always soften up. Like I'll be mad, but if I really love you, I'll be like, all right, like, let me get soft. Let me think. Like,
you give me like angry crier vibes. Like, you'll get mad.
I get frustrated.
You'll get mad.
Don't cry about me, please. Don't cry.
No, I get frustrated.
I can't deal with a crier.
Why?
Oh, no.
Why? But sometimes you just gotta let it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just so much anger, and then you just start tearing
why are you
up.
that mad?
Because you do some shit that's making me mad.
You start crying. I'm like, please don't start crying.
Then why? But what is it? Is it because you feel guilty because you know you fucked up?
No, it's just you making it way. Your eyes start getting like.
Boys don't know what to do.
My thing is,
it's like, what are you crying for?
They literally freeze up and don't know what to do.
I hate when a girl cries, and you're in the wrong. Like, one, if you in the wrong and I'm walking you through why you in the wrong and how that shit made me feel or how that shit made the situation look.
That's just not the right time to do it.
And you crying, I'm gonna get pissed because it's like, why the fuck is you crying?
He's saying she's crying because.
Because.
But that's fake.
She hit you with the, I just don't want to upset you and I just don't want you to be mad at me.
That's the tactic.
And it's like, man,
that's
a
tactic.
Yeah, that's how I'll be like, shut your ass up. Like, I'm through talking to your ass. What the fuck? Because now I just feel like a crazy nigga talking to you like this.
Yeah.
I'm very much an and did. So if you're telling me everywhere I had you fucked up, and I did,
you got the smart mouth.
So yeah,
you got the smart mouth.
But okay,
smart mouth for cry. I think I know a cry over smart mouth.
But by that same token, you have to also understand that different men bring different things out of women.
Exactly.
You know who you can and can't play with. It's certain niggas. You ain't gonna hear a peep out of me, my baby. I love you. I love you.
So you're not
and I know you. Oh God, I would never disrespect my king.
The love.
You're not gonna end that nigga.
No.
You know why?
Because that's not the man you could do that with.
Right, exactly.
That's not the man you could do that with. Like, you gotta
just took you to the killing floor. That's all I mean.
What does that mean?
That's crazy.
What did you say?
You'd have been on that flow.
The killing flow. He just, what number is that? That's at least 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure number 6.
Okay, 6.
Okay, back to these Clipper tickets though, like for real.
That means that's a man. That's a man that leads. That's a
Yes,
man that's
all the P's.
Respectful.
All the P's.
All the P's, right? The
Provider.
The pimp? Oh.
Protector.
No.
This nigga said
See,
the
what the
pimp.
fuck?
I thought she was talking about
Protector,
P's. Like, I thought she was like, all the P's.
No,
Like,
How
the
many
P's.
P's is it?
3.
What is
Protector,
it?
provider.
And procreator. But
Pro what?
procreator.
Oh, having kids.
Yeah. But only with me. Sorry.
Yeah.
I only want.
I'm like, what if a nigga procreate a lot? He really good at that P.
I mean,
at least he got the one
probably,
out of the 3.
You're right.
Yeah.
Some P's are stronger than other P's. You might be a better protector than you are provider. And procreator. You might be a better provider than you is.
So if we got the 3 P's, what y'all got?
I don't know. You tell us.
It's 1 P.
That's what every man has.
You just apologized.
Like, 20 minutes later.
You just got back in good with us, Miles. God damn
Not
it.
the government name.
Not one.
Wow.
I just want to change. I just want to be good.
I think we're gonna take this away.
I just want to be good.
You really like a little ass kid. This nigga drink a soda and just start acting up. God damn.
1 P.
That is crazy.
That's
He had a
wild.
point though. He got that right.
That's what y'all, but that's up to y'all. That's what the women, the
Okay.
female delegation decided that that's the 3 things that they need from men. So what do y'all feel like y'all need from women?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make them all be the same letter, but that shit's getting difficult too.
No, just name them.
Okay, we'll sound it out, baby.
I feel like
Take your
with
time.
What's that called when you a nurturer?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we gotta go in.
nurturing.
Yeah. Nasty. What's that?
We got 2 ends.
She just snoring though.
That was 7. That's 7. That is nasty. Nigga.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Now we had 2 ends.
Nurturing,
Shout out Mark.
Uh,
2 ends. All
Oh
right.
my
we
God.
need one more in.
Nurturing, nasty.
Damn, let's see.
I'm scared for this last one.
Nah, I can't even think.
Nurturing, nasty.
and damn, nostalgic.
No.
No.
That's weak.
That's
huh?
like, that's damn
You
near
don't
calling a
want
bitch old.
to. I'm
No,
telling
you
you right
don't.
now, you do not want a nostalgic bitch.
What nostalgic
Because we gonna
be?
think about
She thinking
every
of
nigga
old
that
shit.
came before you.
Oh, yeah.
That's a trip down memory lane, nigga. You
Damn.
don't want
no.
nothing.
That's the girl to bring up her ex all the time, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, nah,
God.
not no nostalgic bitch.
Because that
No,
last
no.
nigga and the way the last nigga used to talk.
Yeah. that's a bitch with
damn, I
baggage.
need another in. Hopefully the chat will be saying another
Okay,
in
yeah,
at
that's
this
a good
moment.
one.
Yeah, give us the last
Chat.
end, please.
Give us the last end, and we gonna talk about it on the next episode.
Yeah, so we got the 3 P's, y'all got the 3 N's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
speaking of peas,
I like that. I like that. Yeah, you know what to do.
little Shaq and Kobe, you feel me? A little Latrell Sprewell. A pimp slapped the bishop mid-service for not paying his hoe. His woman. The woman that works for him. I'm trying to be more respectful.
Sir.
A
You can
pimp,
read the headline.
a pimp slapped a bishop mid-service for not paying his employee.
You
For
can
not
read the
paying
headline.
his hoe.
This was amazing.
I'm gonna sign it a fair to say in a second. Oh, it's on the news. Oh, it's in New Jersey.
Question today is what possessed a man to walk up to an altar in the middle of mass in front of about 100 people and punch a bishop in the face? The whole thing is as puzzling as it is disturbing, but parishioners say
And
the
punch a
violence
bitch
will not
in the
affect their
face.
faith.
The Almighty God have mercy.
The prayers of Bishop Manuel Cruz were cut short Saturday when a man dressed in a white coat with matching hat sauntered
my
to the
God.
altar and punched his head.
So I went out and said, officer, grab him. Stop him. But I couldn't scream. I wanted to scream, Bishop, drop your, go down. But I couldn't. I was just too rattling.
Besides about 100 parishioners inside, police officers were also patrolling and immediately arrested Charles Miller, who's now charged with assault.
Let me ask y'all
Wait.
off top. Did anyone picture the church looking like that upon reading that headline?
I left
No.
it out on purpose.
Nah, I didn't.
100% was thinking
Yeah.
it was all us.
Yes.
No.
That's
so when I
crazy.
seen father,
That's why I said read the headline how it's written, because he didn't pay the hoe.
When I seen father, it got crazy.
Nigga, pay the bitch.
Yeah.
You got
to
bitch.
pay the bitch.
It don't matter who you
set it down. Don't drop
That's
it.
crazy.
Put it in a wallet.
Knick knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone.
You feel me?
Shout out Underdog.
Y'all.
Welcome to Fair to Say.
Way to get the pad in there. Like the way to slide that in there.
I mean, shit, we might as well go into the ad, I guess.
Right,
we gonna go back to the hoe though?
We gonna get back.
Yeah, we gonna
get back to the hoe, but let's get to these dogs first. You feel me?
Yeah, speaking of sponsors.
Okay, this episode is presented by Underdog. Take your takes into cash on Underdog by picking higher or lower on your favorite player stats. We'll be making picks later in the stream. Underdog is available in more than 33 states, including California and Texas. Make sure to support this show by hitting the link in the description and downloading Underdog.
That was a real word. Why everybody didn't do it?
Yeah, you
Well, I did it.
You usually be giving people the rundown. You didn't give her
yeah.
She,
But
I
she
did it.
already
I've
knows.
been doing it.
You be
didn't
watching
do
Fair
that
to Say,
last
huh?
I do watch Fair to Say. I watch all the shows.
But you
I gotta
didn't do
keep
it on this.
up.
But you
I
didn't.
didn't do it on the last one.
And you
You're
did a
right.
bullshit part. She did a real part, but you did.
So
some
she could do
bullshit.
the but I can't.
You didn't
No.
do that.
I did.
What? Do it again.
Don't steal my bark. Don't
Yeah,
steal
why
my
you want to
bark.
bark like that?
Brother, we are a bark choir. You have to make your own voice.
So I'll be like a tenor bark, and you be the alto or the soprano
I
bark.
was a soprano. Keep going.
And so she's alto bark.
yeah.
I killed that. I
She
ain't gonna
might
lie.
be soprano. She
I
might be higher
smoked
than
that
me.
shit right now.
I don't know.
Go, let's find out your bark right now.
She's a soprano.
So you gotta go alto bark.
Yep. And then I'll be bass.
You call bass bass, nigga?
Oh, it's bass. Bass. Because you said
They
it
said I'll
right.
be bass.
Yeah, it's bass.
It's
bass,
bass.
yeah.
See, this is
How's
like my
tenor?
other topic I talked about last week.
So I gotta-
y'all didn't let me talk about.
So we gotta, how we gonna practice and make sure everybody knows their key?
1, 2, 3. Underdog.
Oh.
You're supposed to all do it.
Or do we sing it?
Why would you sing it?
Because we
Why would
alto
you
sopranos
sing
and
it?
tenors.
Oh, yeah, try to sing it.
Sign up now and deposit using promo code FMW to get to up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
Shout out Underdog. We talking dog pound. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of hard.
Yeah, have it all crazy.
Okay.
Oh, am I
Whole lot
sliding
of whole
up
lot of
forward?
dogs.
No, you good. You can't see yourself right
see
there.
right
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
is this being skipped?
Yeah. Skip that.
Okay.
What was? Who put that? You put that? You seen something?
Somebody said.
Oh, Lord.
It was good. It was funny.
Okay.
I think it's funny. It's not disrespectful, but it's fucking funny.
Yeah, I
you
don't
can
think
only
you'll
do
put
it.
nothing.
Click it. You click it
Okay.
now.
Yeah, click it.
A fan sent me this.
Why they didn't send it to me, though?
They might have. You just might not have seen it.
And how centralized cores themselves are a feature of that. You'll see the core in the 7th dimension. In the end of the 6th dimensional tests, actually start getting into the 7th dimensional.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We for sure it ain't.
So they somebody said that it was like ever since Ty started school. This how
Yeah, that's what make it funny for sure.
That's
Hey,
why it was funny.
That is funny for sure. That
See,
is.
that's what I said.
'cause
It's not disrespectful.
Yeah,
it's
no,
funny.
That's
you
for
feel
sure
me?
time, man. Yeah, definitely.
High frequency, baby.
We up
That's
here
what
with it.
happened.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Full
yeah.
energy.
That is
Okay.
funny on some shit. Ever since
Deja?
I have been going to school.
Go ahead. You finish. I was
Oh no, I was just about to say. Ever since I have been going to school, I've been on that, but not to that extreme though.
Wait,
We're
so
talking
you're
about the
in
definition.
school right now?
Yeah.
Oh, for what?
Right now I'm taking a philosophy.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're like in the third eye type shit? Or
Yeah, they trying to.
high
He
frequency?
awkward.
That's where the high frequency
Oh,
came
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
What-
okay.
yeah, do you know anything that you really know?
So
Like, do you think babies are born?
from. Oh god.
Do you
damn.
think babies are born with a blank brain, or are they born with already some sense of knowing what is what?
Do you want me to answer?
Yeah.
I think they have a sense of what is what because they're still living in the womb.
Ooh.
They're still eating. They're still
I like that.
they're still like developing in the womb. So, you know, how do they come out knowing how to cry? Or opening their mouth, or, you know, because don't they have to open their mouth to You know, so they have some sense. Now, it's not a lot, but
yeah.
I think it's one of those things where it's like, okay, so let me start off with, there is no right answer to this.
No. Definitely not.
The first thing you do to make a baby cry is hit it, right? Out the womb, they make the baby cry smacking it on the back or butt, however they do that shit.
If it's not coming out crying already.
Or they'll shake it like a little bit.
So
like
that's from,
I was spanked. I didn't cry.
That's from pain. So pain just makes you automatically do something. So they don't know that what they just did is a cry. It was just their response to pain. So it's some things that are just like, you probably don't start off with a blank brain. Your brain already got things that's like, okay, this hurt, this don't hurt. Because you don't got to go around touching fire or stabbing yourself to find out that shit hurts.
They're reflexes.
It's just all things that it's like, that shit look pointy. I know if I touch that shit, I'm going to cut myself.
But you don't know that. You don't know that.
No,
that's
you don't,
why babies touch stoves.
Yeah.
That's why you got to tell your baby that's hot, that's fire. Don't
so
touch
it makes
that.
sense to like think that you come out with a blank brain because you don't know like you right from wrong. You don't know
morally.
Like, you know.
I think low-key did just prove that. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably a blank one then.
No.
See, she said program.
You're programmed already.
And you said blank. See, that's the beauty of philosophy right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
But they basically was
saying
they example was if you give 2 kids. Or if you give one kid 2 cookies and one kid 1 cookie, the person with the kid with 1 cookie automatically feels like
less than.
less than, and it's like how do you feel?
know that?
Exactly.
How do you know this is less than?
Exactly.
And then when like with twins, they know that the other one is in there. They be like they have that telepathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to think about it too. With what you said, there's a lot of babies that like as soon as they come out, they know they mama.
Yeah.
Like they'll hear the voice and stop crying, or they'll hear the.
That's why they say when you talk
or whatever. It's because they've been talking to them the whole time.
Yeah.
Like my baby gonna be listening to Chris Brown for sure.
Chris Brown is crazy.
See,
I think we should pick a different artist.
Why?
We love Chris though.
We do as an artist.
yeah,
Yes.
Your baby gonna say Chris Brown's your baby dad.
That's literally what's going to happen.
Exactly. It's gonna be money.
See, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. I said as an artist, I would like my baby to know who Chris Brown is as an artist.
Will, but if your baby come out body rolling and take you down,
I was gonna say, what if your baby's father is like, yeah, you playing too much Chris Brown for that nigga. That's not his.
I was letting him have his moment.
Because I take you down. I really want
Like,
to
yeah, like
take
what
you
if,
down.
like what if your baby father's like an ex Chris Brown like crew member and he not fucking with you playing that much Chris
And
Brown?
then he ain't my nigga.
Oh,
But that's who you had a baby with.
I wouldn't have a
But you met him in Chris Brown's squad.
that's crazy. If you met a nigga, I'm pretty sure.
Like, yeah, go ahead.
If you met the nigga in Chris Brown's squad, you're trying to get to Chris.
Yeah, on God. So like, look at where you met me. Because I didn't come here for you. I came here for Chris.
You gonna tell your nigga that?
But you gotta look at the situation though. You're picking me up at Chris Brown's house. Why was I there in the first place?
No, he's a part of Chris Brown's crew. You came over there to come party. He's not knowing your real intentions was to come with Chris Brown.
But she knows her real intentions.
Right, but y'all met each other.
So how is she gonna make it all the way? How is he gonna make it all the way to her baby
That's
daddy?
what I'm saying.
Right.
Like that's.
But then y'all fall
even
in love
hypothetical.
through the Chris Brown shit.
That's cool. But as we're falling in love, he has to know how much I love Chris Brown.
That's dope. He's cool with that.
Okay.
He's not gonna be cool.
He's not gonna be cool with that.
Cause she never gonna be like, oh, I love Chris Brown. That's my man. This, that, and the other. You're not gonna say that to that nigga.
I'm not.
So he's just gonna think you like the nigga music and you like him as an artist. So when you go off and be like,
who hurt you?
I'm saying if they
Is
fall,
this happening?
nah, fuck no. I'm saying if they fall out, and now you got to pick a side, either loving Chris Brown as an artist or being with your baby daddy.
This is a wild scenario.
Like it's just not. It's just I can't even imagine it because it would not get that far.
So just say you choose Chris Brown over your baby father.
No,
Duh.
I mean,
It's
but
your
not
hypothetical,
even,
though.
But yeah, okay, hypothetically, yeah, but it would never get that far.
Because you got to think about it. If you saying to tell her, just say you choose Chris Brown over your baby father, that means that she pulled up to the function, put the phone in the basket, had to go inside the function, and friend is talking to her, but behind him, Chris Brown is like, come here. Yes, she's walking away.
Right.
Immediately.
She's walking away.
Immediately.
That's so crazy.
She's walking away because
That's what I came there
that
to
was
do.
crazy. That was her intention.
That was
that
my
come with that
intentions.
juice.
That come with that juice.
No, because it's regular human beings that look that good too.
Yes, I would.
But if it was the regular human being Chris Brown, you still gonna go to Chris Brown?
No, not necessarily. I mean, if that was her intention, but what if it's another fly ass nigga in there?
But that
okay,
happens-
so say
that happens
this.
to girls.
Let
Go
me
ahead,
let me
go ahead,
change
go ahead.
it. Let me change it. So say my baby daddy invited me there. That's different.
The fact that he is already your baby daddy is crazy.
Well, this is hypothetical.
I know,
but
that's what
that's
I'm
the
saying.
only way it would make sense though, because if I'm going there, if I show up to a Chris Brown's house, my intention is to go
In the room?
find Chris Brown, and whatever happens, right? But my goal is to find Chris Brown.
That's crazy.
Right? If I meet another nigga and he's cool and da 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 da,
Chris
cool.
Brown got
But
the juice.
if, like she said, if Chris Brown's like, come here, oh, bye, nigga.
So,
It's
what's
that-
that? I mean,
that's
is that
simple.
nine?
That was a half that don't count.
It's that simple. So like the fact that you're already saying like he's my baby daddy and stuff, it would never get to that point.
Okay, all right, now.
But
okay.
that's what I'm saying. If he was already before
I
like
got a question now.
What?
Because, all right, I hear your story. All right, but now say Chris Brown call you over there, you lead a friend, you walk over there, and he say, bark like a dog. Are you doing that underdog
Shout out
bark?
Underdog.
Are you doing your underdog
She doing
bark?
that shit for
Are you
sure.
doing your underdog bark for Chris
You
Brown?
gotta do the coming to America.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now jump on one leg. Like, at what point
damn,
do you...
A smaller dog.
You know what? That's a good question. It would like an honest answer would really have to be on the situation and like what I'm going there for, because obviously like
You
there's
went there
a
for
business.
Chris.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
what
but
you
like
want.
Now
if
you
I'm
gotta
going
shout out
there like
Underdog.
representing, I'm not gonna act a fool, right?
Like, can we go to the room? And all
If,
that?
yeah, like if we go to the room and it's secluded, yeah, hell yeah.
Arf, nigga.
Right, whatever you need, I got you. But behind closed doors, it can't be
Whatever
outside.
you need, you gonna bark like a dog for the nigga?
Man. But you gotta think about it too. Hold on.
Fucking way.
Yes, I would 100% do it because that's one in a lifetime opportunity
To
to
bark
be,
for Chris Brown.
Man!
Skip that opportunity.
Man, what the
Drug.
fuck?
Yeah, that was nasty.
That was crazy.
I'm just saying, this has never
You done
happened
pissed
to
him off. He
me.
foaming at the
You know how many?
That shit made me so
Now
mad.
my Deja.
That shit got me hot though, low key too.
Don't bark
You
for
want to
him.
save me so bad?
Yeah.
Don't bark for the nigga.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's not a female artist that y'all wouldn't get in the
I'm
room
not
with
comp-
acting
No, but
so
let me-
crazy?
hold
'Cause
on.
be fucking for real.
Right, because you do it for Rihanna.
No. To be honest, there's a certain point of time where a guy be like, I'm gonna hold a higher level of respect for myself. I ain't barking for no bitch, bro.
Man, you
That's
I
how.
don't know.
No pussy worth barking for.
Okay, what about the feature?
From who?
I don't know.
I'm a
That's why
bark. Wait, I'm a bark for a
She
feature.
gave y'all Chris Brown. You
I
gotta
am
give her
openly-
your artist.
I'm openly saying that. That's crazy.
Who is your deal
as a
breaker?
human being?
Woman. Whether it be to either smash, I changed it to feature because you was talking about.
Yeah, like-
I'm not compromising myself to fuck with nobody. That's
So
bark.
I'm compromising
I don't know
myself.
Barking is compromise. Deja, bark
I'm
for me
just-
right now.
No.
See what the fuck I mean?
You're not Chris Brown. You're not Chris Brown.
got
And
that
Be
this
no
is-
nigga that you sit in front of and bark for because he tell you
This is
to.
a love that I've had. This is like a crush that I've had since I was 9. This is every girl's dream, and I'm literally sitting like, and barking like a dog is like a horrible example, but I'm just saying in that instance, if he
amazing.
wants to go down, let's go.
See, it's good. You
I
get
feel
that bark
like-
down for
But
Underdog.
like,
You
look,
get that shit
y'all
down.
got me prepared.
That's
Look,
what
at
I'm
least
saying.
I
You
sound
get
cute.
the- yeah.
Right?
She said I'm practicing that.
And she gonna tell him, you
But
gotta
that's
say
just my
Underdog
truth.
first.
I don't
You
bark unless you
sponsorship,
say Underdog.
Tell me that
That's
dick
my
sponsored
truth,
by Underdog.
though. That is my honest goddess
Oh
truth.
my
Yes,
God.
absolutely. As a human being, yes. But if
Listen.
it's in a professional setting, hell no.
I feel like we are just witnessing the podcast version of Marvin's Room. You just was deep in your Drake bag.
That was a Drake bag?
I'm just saying you could do.
Right.
I'm just
right.
saying, don't bark for no nigga. I'd say the same shit to you. Don't bark to no
Fuck
time.
that
Don't bark for no
nigga
girl.
That you barking
Oh, I was barking for a female.
You
Say
bark
it,
for
girl.
dogs.
Say
I'm
it,
a
'cause
dog,
he
I'm a
really-
dog,
he
I'm a
was
dog.
real.
Don't meow. Don't meow for no girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent. Like bark meow. A nigga don't got no problem barking, but like don't do no shit out of your character for nobody, man.
Hey man,
stay true.
I know I would say I was kind of like, damn, she a bark, and then that's what I was gonna say. Now, would you hop on one leg and bark? If you say hop on one leg and bark,
I just said yes.
Okay.
If it's behind closed doors, I'm doing whatever.
Whatever. That's tight. Shout out to you though.
That's
and
what
is that?
doing.
That's 9. That's from 9-year-old crush.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's not even like because he's fine and all this stuff. Like he's really like I can do like a deep dive on Chris Brown and we could really talk about like each album. Like it's real deep. It's not just superficial. Like if I really get alone with him, I want to ask him so many questions just like about him. Like
you're not gonna be able to do that. You barking.
I mean, but if
like how she can't, you ain't never seen Ruby
right? I'm gonna get in some questions.
She don't sound like Scooby for sure. Rich Brown. Right break on a room.
I'm gonna get it out. That's all I know. That nigga said I'm a rhyme. Wait, I just got that's it.
I'm literally about to make that the caption. I'm a rhyme is crazy. Rhyme a rhyme.
I'm just saying, it's deeper than that. So yeah, I'm gonna go the extra mile because like for me, like that would be like a dream. Like to my 9-year-old self, like that's a fucking dream. Like every time I met him too, it's like, damn, my 9-year-old self would be like so proud of me, you know?
I'm in here barking for Chris Brown.
Man, I mean, shit, I'm getting farther than half the women in the fucking world.
That's the funny part, bro. And
Nah,
then
that's
it's
a lot
even
of girls
funnier.
in LA that fuck that.
It's even funnier that
You coming at me. Like, you really coming at me. Like,
But that ain't farther than half the women in LA.
But y'all-
but
Like,
it's not coming at me because everybody would do that,
Yeah,
though.
and the fact that
And that's
y'all
my-
are sitting
that's
here
what I'm
acting
saying,
like
that's
there's
my
not
truth.
somebody
Right,
y'all
I'm
would do
not
that
on
to.
you so much as I am
No,
on
yeah.
on women in general. Where it's like, don't compromise yourself for no nigga like
But
that.
men do the shit too.
Yeah,
y'all
I'm on them too.
So you know, it's okay. Perfect example. All these fucking shows we be watching now. So like all these people, like the Drewski house.
Yeah.
The Drewski house literally has studs in there pretending that they want to fuck Drewski.
For sure.
But for whatever reason, that's not even because they actually like him. Like she actually likes him. They in there doing anything.
They doing it for the clout, right? They
But that's
wrong
what
too.
I'm saying.
For
I'm
sure.
doing it just to get close.
She just liked the nigga. You know what I'm
Just-
saying?
And
Hell
for being
yeah.
honest,
She doing it
like,
for the
She
meat.
just want to smell him.
right.
I just want to get the
Give me
aura
a
on
hug.
me.
Like, get to know me something.
He
Yeah.
dropped the drawers and he got the
I'm sucking.
he got the
Wait, that wasn't the fucking question.
Oh, you
Hey,
said-
hey,
you said drop
hey,
the
that
drawers.
wasn't the question, bro.
I said, damn.
Hey.
You didn't even have to finish.
What is that?
Hey, it's time to get in the hot spot.
What?
I couldn't even get to the fact that niggas wearing polos or nothing. I wasn't gonna say the polos or nothing.
Not
she already.
the effort because he got long.
She didn't even look at the drawers.
You
Get
don't
to
have to
dinner.
say nothing
Order in the
else.
court.
Yeah.
Order in the court.
Oh shit.
My bad,
She didn't
y'all.
even know the nigga had drawers on or not. She
don't
sucked that
matter.
nigga through the drawers, nigga.
It's possible.
There's the
Damn.
people. Look.
That's that juice I was talking about. They gotta get their juice up, kid. I ain't got no juice around this
Hey,
motherfucker.
look. How you get juice like that?
Damn.
Hey, it's on site.
What that juice like?
If it's the right
That's
night, he
crazy.
might not even have to drop him. She might drop him for him.
Look, I'm ready at all times when it comes to him.
Like that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm ready. You tell me to. Okay, daddy. That's it.
I love this for her.
That's it.
Chris, call Tiny. I know you got his
Young
number.
Thundercat.
Please,
I love this.
please, Chris Brown, call AD. Like, set it up.
I wanna take you down.
Take me down.
So what song would you want it done
I
to?
was gonna
Feel
go there
something
next.
on his new album.
Do something?
knows.
Oh,
Feel
no.
something.
See, I don't know
I
about his
need
new
to
shit.
feel something. Ooh.
This is real.
Are you gonna sing it while y'all?
No, I can't sing. I don't want him to sing it. I just want to listen to the thing because I want him to focus on me. Like it's all about me and him.
Oh, it gotta
right
be
here.
missionary. Well, not gotta be, but that's what you want,
I
missionary.
mean, yeah.
Pretty girls get missionary.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of girls get hit from the back?
Ugly
You know.
ones.
Since you want to be Mr. Funny Man.
Wow. You set me up.
I got jokes.
Damn. Shout out to C Breezy, man.
Yeah,
He got a real fan right here.
It's bitches that got motion like that, bro. It's
who
bitches that
is a
got
girl
motion
that's
like
an equivalent to Chris Brown in that effect?
that got motion like that? That'll get anything out of a man?
Yeah. Like, who do guys talk about? Because
I feel like Glorilla. A lot of people have been on Glorilla.
They
Glorilla's
like
cute to
Glorilla.
me, for sure.
Meg. I feel like Meg.
And Lotto.
That's probably the one right
probably
there.
the
You probably
number
landed
one.
right there. Yeah.
I was gonna say one that is good, but a lot of people that don't really talk about it much is Tiana Taylor.
Oh yeah,
A lot of women like Tiana Taylor. Like there's a lot of women that are
Kaylani
like,
was with her at one point.
Kaylani, one of them.
Yeah. But
who
Tiana
else?
Taylor is baddie.
Yeah.
Kaylani.
I would say
That girl
Lotto,
can get it.
Lotto was probably the best answer for that because it's a lot of niggas that
Like when that album came out, niggas was bumping that hard, and
That's what I was wondering. I was wondering, all right, when dudes is on tour and shit, you feel me? They be having a flock and all that. When females
girls be having the flock of niggas. In
yeah,
there.
like how do the females? Do they be having a flock of niggas? Do they be like, hey, get him out the crowd and see him to
We've
the
seen
room?
it happen before though,
we've done that.
because Saweetie was trying to pick a nigga out the crowd and he fumbled the bag playing too much. She was like, I like you, like who are you? This, that, and the other. And the nigga trying to get a picture with her and shit like that, like on stage. He not worried about nothing she's saying. He's all about, let me get the picture, let me get the picture, let me get the picture. And she's like, oh yeah, nah, it's over with for you. And just walked away from that nigga.
What was I gonna say? Damn, what was I just about to say? Oh, I was about to say the answer to that is the whole Meg shit. You know that's why Meg and her homegirl was funky.
Oh, because they got case of the same nigga.
They was getting it cracking. But then they was finding out that she was looking at her like, wait a minute, why is you following behind me getting it cracking with everybody I'm getting it cracking with? And it was like a nice little amount of people. So yeah, if they was doing that on the off season,
right.
you don't want to know what they was doing during the fucking season. So
damn, that's crazy.
I that's what I just
because you don't hear that. You don't hear that about females. You hear that about the dudes on tour.
Because we not gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But what about the guys that y'all picking out? I'm sure
That's like okay, Sexy Red. Remember Sexy Red got that sex tape leak? That nigga was filming her. She was just laying there. So that nigga leaked that. That's why women don't necessarily want to do shit like that neither.
Damn.
But that was something like that.
So you think she pulled him out the crowd?
She might have. Because that's not her baby daddy.
That's that booty meat.
She probably would. And I wouldn't be mad at
I
her.
love Sexy though.
Oh,
Hey, she
Sexy.
pissed me off, man. When she got on that stage, I said, who?
That's the best. That's the best part.
But see how she like? Why you hating though?
I'm not hating because I get it. I'm not hating because I get it. But that's what I'm saying. This is where I feel like an old nigga, and I felt like in the wrong crowd because everybody else having a great ass time. And I'm like, this is dope for sure. She's doing her thing. Big shouts out. But it's like, damn, bruh, she's saying some crazy shit in this song. Like, I think that's where I was out of my element where I couldn't really just get with the vibe and just be there with it. Like I was here.
Yeah.
I was here. I need to be a little bit lower.
That's crazy. That's wild.
It's a nigga out here who will bark like a dog for Sexy Red though.
For sure. It's plenty. It's plenty.
Oh, okay. So we talked about this lady before, and I think she got in an accident or she got hurt somehow, and she had this French accent, I believe it was.
I think it was Italian.
Because
she was talking like a Mario.
Yeah, exactly.
But she was black.
So the black lady who got into an accident, she woke up from a coma and fully Italian, talked like it, knew all the foods and all that shit, and so we were just like, we called cap on her ass.
Yeah.
Now there's another woman who gained a Chinese accent after an accident.
Yeah.
So let's see what y'all think about this one. Ooh, brother.
Sarah Colwell from Plymouth in England is a dead set pong who now sounds like she's from Shanghai.
It wasn't until I was in the ambulance on the way to the hospital she actually said, "Are you aware of the way you're speaking?" And I said, "Oh, I sound like I was slur." She said, "No, you sound like you could work at a Chinese restaurant."
That's why. That's crazy.
She fucking me up because she sounds like the lady. Have y'all seen the lady who does the videos, the food videos? She's from Fresno. And she's like, y'all want the bomb ass shit? Y'all want the bomb ass shit? She makes food, bruh. This is out of pocket. And y'all
This is wild.
I think they put a chip in her.
Tiny, shut the fuck up.
No, they put a chip in her, girl.
There's no way.
They had to.
Time.
I'm trying to tell you, they had to put a chip in her, girl. Think about it. How was she not doing that on purpose? That's
what she said.
That's what I'm saying. They put the chip in her. That's for sure.
Like
That's
she's from
all
Shanghai.
chip.
Until I was in the ambulance on the way to the hospital.
Yeah, see?
Of the way you were speaking.
Put this bitch in jail, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. She gotta go to jail. That shit is so fucking out of pocket.
That's all right.
Hey, so let me ask y'all, if y'all got into, knock on wood, if y'all got into a life-changing incident, and y'all accent changed, what is the accent that you wouldn't want to be stuck with?
Oh, that's fucked up.
I wouldn't want to be stuck with.
Damn.
I wouldn't want to be stuck with is
Probably Russian. Cause they just sound aggressive.
Oh, Chris, you want me to back for you?
Yeah, like it's just,
You want me to back
That's
for you, Chris
aggressive.
Brown?
yeah, like
I
see
fuck
that
with
would not
though.
work. That would not work.
I fuck with that one though. That's like Boris and Natasha from Rocky and Bullwinkle. I fuck with that accent.
So you going
The
all
Russian,
Russian?
so you're going all Russian?
I would. If
Hello,
Okay.
Chris Brown.
Yeah,
all
if
that.
I knew how to do it right now,
Nikola
I would start doing
Jokic, I
it.
feel it.
I would start doing it right now if I knew.
Where, what accent do you think you would?
That I wouldn't want to be stuck
Yeah.
with? I don't know.
yeah, that's a hard one.
I don't know.
I wanna
you-
learn the British. Like I like how they talk in
The
London.
British.
Like London.
Yeah, ma. That's
No, that was
That's
you
Jamaican.
going
Jamaican.
That was Jamaican as
Yeah.
wow.
that was Jake
That
Macon.
nigga said, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
do it be throwing
Mate.
y'all when
Mate.
Yeah,
Hey,
mate.
mate.
Yeah,
Mate.
hey,
Or
mate.
isn't it?
There we go. Yeah, mate.
y'all see like a black actor, like the dude from All American, and they'll do like a whole show where it's like
yeah.
they're from Crenshaw and all that shit.
Him and
they
Damson.
And
right,
Damson.
and they sit down for an interview and they're like, all right, so like how was it like getting ready for the show? Like, you know, because the castmates and they was really great.
Yeah,
and there was a
I will
lot of good
say-
dudes around there.
All American, I think his name is Daniel Ezra.
Yeah.
His was way better than Damson.
Yeah.
He was
Snowfall.
killing
Yeah.
shit for sure.
Damson in Snowfall sounded like he sat down and learned that.
Right.
Like he was too pork to cork.
Yeah.
And it was like, come on.
Another one who throws me, even though like he does movies where he sounds normal, is older dude.
Oh, I got a good one for you.
What's his name?
Who described it?
know.
What movie?
He
That nigga said older dude.
the most recent one he did was Fast and Furious. Idris Elba. My bad.
Oh, but he talks
yeah,
with
but
But I'm
he-
saying he does some movies with it. But when he does the American one, I'm like
That Charlie one, that DJ. Did you see that one on Netflix?
Yeah.
That one was really good.
something Charlie, Turn Up Charlie, something
Okay.
like that.
DJ Charlie or
Yeah.
something.
Please, can we Google Uncle Jerome from Snowfall and how he really talks? Interview.
Hold on, let me see what it looks like.
That's
no,
he's yeah.
not. No, he's not.
That's why I said don't just look up the interview now. That's teach a man how to squabble.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
he's not from here.
Go down.
Oh, not this one.
No. I gotta find the exact interview it was. That one.
This one.
Yes. Turn it up. Turn the volume up.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Some performer will knock that bad boy out 10 times in a row. That same fall.
Wait, hold on.
That interview. I don't know why that clip was so short, but
Some performer will knock that bad boy out 10 times in a row.
That
That's
bad
crazy.
boy out.
Yeah.
it was giving,
Pause.
and I was like, "What?"
Teach a man how to squabble.
Yeah.
You sound like Michael Strahan.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that is crazy. Seeing
It's so
that.
disappointing when, cause he played his role
He
real
played.
good.
I think he was the best actor on that series.
Out of the whole series.
Yeah,
I still gotta finish Snowfall.
and
I
Wanda.
like the aunt too, though. His
and
wife.
Wanda too, though, because Wanda
Wanda.
played the fuck out that.
Are you gonna watch a
crackhead.
spin-off? Did you see that they're having a spin-off with
Yeah.
Leon?
That's where I was gonna go next. Yeah.
I did. That was tight. But okay, so some people are saying they don't want that. I think it'll be tight.
I think it'll be tight because they're in a new, like, what if he starts in, because they went to Africa, right? What if he starts, doing his thing in Africa? What if he, because
Yeah, I think you should always continue it if you can.
Oh, what if he starts selling drugs?
Or like he gets into some shit, or like then he's forced to have to, and then Wanda's like, we came here to do different, and he's like, you know.
Yeah, because you know what? What's them shows that's been on a long time?
Like General Hospital?
Yeah, we ain't got no black shows that's like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They got to start somewhere. So they might as well just continue that motherfucker.
Let's see. I'm going to look it up. I wonder what the longest running black show was.
Probably... Oh, that's a good one. Maybe
the
like
Cosbys.
Cosbys, or like one of those older shows. I want to say the Wayans Brothers, but I don't know how long they were on there.
I'm gonna say.
I know you motherfucking lying.
What?
House of Pain.
Shut up.
Well, because they ain't really. I mean, they ain't really on no TV though.
It was the Jeffersons.
Oh, it was the Jeffersons. Okay.
It was the Jeffersons.
House of Pain makes sense
like some
though.
Streaming shit.
Because I used to watch House of Pain when it first came out.
The number one black sitcom is Cosby Show, but it's not the longest running. It's like the highest rated.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Highest rated. Okay.
Highest rated sitcom ever is Friends.
I never seen Friends. Have you seen?
I can't watch Friends, bro. I remember when it was on, and
I remember it being on.
They said that was just Living Single.
Yep, that's why.
Did you watch Living Single?
I can't watch it now as an adult either.
I was like a Disney Channel That's a Raven kid. So.
Oh, Disney.
Yeah. When like Hannah Montana and That's a Raven and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think the oldest like TV sitcom is either like Fresh Prince and Martin. Those are like the only two like older sitcoms like I actually watched.
You gotta watch Jamie Foxx.
Oh, I did watch Jamie Foxx too. Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch. You said Wayans Brothers?
I watched like now I watch it more, but back then I didn't.
They had hits though. Remember like when it was what was it at that time? UPN.
Oh yeah, unpaid Negroes.
What?
That's what they was. That's not what UPN stand for.
Nope, but now I know.
Yeah, that's why they wasn't getting no chili.
That's like the EBT Awards.
That's like ketchup or jelly.
No, ketchup or jelly is that damn accent we just watched. She said battery charger.
That's what I still don't know what the fuck she was saying.
Battery charger.
What was she talking about?
I don't know. They just cut her off and started recording her before she knew.
So have y'all ever went to go get y'all feet done and then they was like talking shit about y'all feet?
We wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
But like you get that vibe though. Have they ever?
I don't pay no mind.
You can't never. They talk about my hands. Like whenever I go, cause I don't get my fingernails done at a nail shop. I always go to like an actual nail tech. So when I go get my toes done, they be all standing around. Can we see a nail? And then they all come around and I'll be looking like this, and it be like 3-4 of them around looking at my nails, and I know they talking shit. They either talking shit about the designs and how they like the designs, but also talking about that how can she wipe her ass shit. I know that. The answer is very carefully.
Yeah, cause they do.
All right.
When I think they be talking.
That's the answer. I wipe my ass very carefully.
Yeah. No one's ever asked that question before.
No, they haven't. But I know
have. It's on the internet.
Yeah,
very
for sure.
Carefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, you feel me? Yeah. It ain't nowhere to go from there.
There is.
You gotta go up here. Yeah. You just gotta go up here.
I got you very carefully.
That's the answer.
But no, I think they be talking about my feet when I go and shit.
What do you think they be saying?
Probably. Probably.
Big time feet.
Oh my God.
What about him? What about big time feet?
Big time feet, Steve. Big time feet, Steve.
Oh, funky feet.
Funky feet.
The other one across the room is
funky feet time.
But you know what? That's when they get to asking you questions though. So they're gonna be like, "You have boyfriend? You have girlfriend? Oh, your girlfriend see feet? That's why you know I have girlfriend."
See, I would love it if they just cooked us in English. You feel me?
They do. That's when they be cooking you. Why you not have boyfriend?
Oh, that's basically you dirty.
They be getting at us.
That's basically you dirty.
No, they be just getting on our bumpers because we be in there just by ourselves.
Yeah.
What? Like your nigga supposed to come with you?
Or pay or something.
Or pay, but I wouldn't want my nigga to come, to be honest.
I for sure wouldn't.
Like, what are you gonna? Yeah.
I would say that's like y'all equivalent of us at the barbershop because we would hate for y'all to come to the barbershop.
Yeah, no, have your time. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, go talk your shit.
Could you imagine?
I used to have a client
your girl
who
at the barbershop, like, damn.
Oh, that's out of pocket.
That's
girl
what I'm
at
saying.
the barbershop.
I used to have a client whose girl used to come with him to the barbershop every Saturday.
You gotta
She
sit in
would
the
be
car.
right
I
here.
ain't gonna lie to you.
You got sit in the car, go
She
do
sit across
something.
and look at us, but when I get to doing certain things like the taper in the line, she just okay, yeah, because I want you to do like, because the last time.
Oh, and she coaching is crazy.
I'd be like, check me out, baby girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Bitches, you don't sit the fuck down.
You gotta sit down and shut up.
And I would have to tell him like, bro, I'm not finna keep doing this.
Right.
Because we gonna have to go outside.
Yeah.
Like, that's not gonna work for me.
Because already, like we've seen it a million times, but you for sure seen it being in the actual barbershop. If you're a girl in the barbershop, at some point you get used to just what's going on. But if it's a new girl in the barbershop, you either getting hounded or the whole conversation changed when you get in there, because it's like, we can't even talk about this shit no more because she in here.
Both happen. Like, don't let it be a mom. If the mom bringing the son in, it's over with. Everybody on buns.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Who is that? Oh, who cutting it? Oh, that's your. Oh, okay. Woo woo. They're gonna soften the conversation. As soon as she walk out, it's a collective. Damn. That's a real thing. It really happens. But with the girlfriends, that's when it gets tricky. Cause it's just like, bro, we not doing that.
Right.
We just not doing that at all. Like, that's just too much. Get out my business. Get out my space. Get out my area. But I think that was because I'm a girl.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody was hearing about this barber. Like,
right.
They got she what up there? Oh, okay. And she was hearing about it too much. So she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start coming with this nigga. And then she peeped it and was like, oh yeah, I'm never coming up off this nigga. Like, I don't want him. Nigga's ugly. I make him cute.
I think the shit was, my mom used to drop me off at the barbershop. She couldn't understand why I wouldn't want her to come in. And she's like, oh, you just think that you just gonna sit in there and just do whatever and be in there all day. I'm like, it ain't even that. I don't want them niggas on you like that. Like, hell fucking nah. Because they on everything moving.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I ain't ready to get my feelings hurt at this younger age, nigga. Yeah, nigga, it's dogs in there.
No, it gets bad.
The plate lady walk in, these niggas tripping. You see her over there, niggas?
Somebody gonna try to get it.
For sure. Start getting free cuts all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Have you ever cut your man hair? Like you was his barber type shit?
Have you ever started off as his barber?
No.
So you niggas getting haircuts from Illa? It ain't no chance, nigga.
I don't date clients, but once if I'm dating you and I really like you, I will definitely start giving you advice, subtle advice, because I don't like your hair. And then I take over. It's like not a hostile, a subtle takeover.
You gonna start being like, you should do this, you should do that. Matter of fact, don't do nothing ever again.
I got you.
So that's what you bring to the table.
One of my things.
That's one of your things. That's the nurturing. That's the nurturing end.
Yeah, that's nurturing for sure.
We gonna figure out one of yours by the end of this episode for sure.
Yeah, no,
for sure.
I love. I
Your Chris Brown one was almost one. It was almost one.
Cause that's where you see.
Cause for the right nigga, you
yeah, for the right nigga,
you tweaking.
Well, if it was
that corner, whoa.
See, but that's different though. Like if I'm with a nigga that I really, really, really like,
you treat him like Chris Brown.
Yes, absolutely.
That's back to what we were saying. Different men bring different things.
Yeah, but if you just there just to be there and there's no substance, there's no nothing, then there's so many of you out there.
At what point of being with a nigga does he earn that Chris Brown treatment? Like how long until you know that nigga get that Chris Brown treatment?
It depends on the person.
So you've given Chris Brown treatment to the wrong nigga in the past?
Yes, absolutely.
For sure.
Shout out that nigga,
for
man.
sure.
That's what happens.
For sure, absolutely. That's why I'm so guarded now, cause I love hard. I know I love hard. Same. I did that shit for 8 years. I'm not
8 years? You was in an 8-year relationship? Fuck.
I believe it.
Yeah, and I loved hard, and that was because I was so in love. Because I
got
kept
his
going
name tatted.
Ooh, no.
Would you have done it during that time?
I have Chris Brown's name tatted, but
what?
Deja.
Hey, hold on, bro.
I ain't gonna believe it.
I'm trying, Deja.
I know.
Deja, where do you have Chris Brown's name tatted?
Right here.
Oh.
It's a signature. It's a signature though.
I know, it's an autograph.
It's an autograph. It's not like, see, it's a real love. It's not like
okay.
And then you see the little heart though. You see the little heart. He did that. Like and it wasn't no, oh my God, like Chris, it's like, damn, this is probably as far as I can go as a fan. I got this nigga's name tatted. Like, that's how much
you
the
go
love.
further.
Yeah,
I mean, I could.
You was
I
gonna
want to
suck
do
his
it.
dick through the drawers. That's further.
Yes, absolutely. That's like a personal. That's a personal thing.
That's
But
further.
like, as a fan though, like, damn, like, okay, now, like, okay, let me interview him. Let me get those questions that like I've been wanting to ask for so long.
It's not like you didn't want to ask that nigga nothing.
On God, like, I just want to be in his presence. It's that real. It's that real. And
You might faint when you see him.
I don't think she gonna be
screensaver.
Oh, that's you?
Yes.
Hey, you know what I like about you? You could switch it up. You look like this one when you see it like that.
Wait, are you calling me a catfish or like?
No,
is that
I'm
a good
just
thing?
saying, like, you just, I didn't know that was you
Oh,
on your
yeah.
screensaver.
That's
you?
She be having looks. She like, I'm gonna look like
So I'm
this.
gonna do this right
it this week. I'm gonna do it this
So
week.
you know you would.
Yeah. So like, yeah, like if like this nigga does everything for me and like loves me and like gives me what I need. Oh my God, I am submissive. I'm doing whatever you want.
So he go, hey, remove that Chris Brown tattoo and put my name on that shit.
Ugh, that's hot. That's a tough conversation, but it maybe.
Okay.
It's a conversation because if you mean that much to me and it affects you that much, like, but then at the same time, you're gonna know how much I love him. Like that has to be like, that's one of my, and I'm not saying as like, I like want to be like, you know, I'm not trying to fuck him. If it happens, great. That's not my objective. I'm just trying to be around him. I'm really just trying to be his friend to where he's like, hey, I'm having a party, pull up. And we're kicking it. Like, that's as far as I really truly, if we fuck, great. Oh my God. Like, amazing. If I have this baby, even better.
Oh my God.
That don't sound like friendship at all. That don't sound like friendship.
Like, on it,
That don't sound like
there's different
friendship at all.
levels to
It's
it.
mutually beneficial.
Right.
Friendship.
It's just an add-on, right?
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help.
How
I get
what?
it.
Him.
Oh.
I'm lost as a
What do you
motherfucker.
mean?
No,
That's
I get
not a
it. I
friendship.
get it.
It's friends with benefits that are
Yeah,
mutually
she
beneficial.
ain't tripping off fucking
I'm not
Yeah.
If it
tripping
happens,
on
it
it.
happens.
It's bigger than just sex.
Yes.
Sex.
It's
bigger.
real.
This is since 9 years old.
It's
she
a
been-
connection.
It's just a connection.
So it's
but
bigger
yes,
than just sex.
if the nigga that I love has a problem with it and it's for real and I understand it, then it's a possibility.
One last question. I'm gonna get off the Chris Brown shit completely.
Okay, because you're getting sensitive, but it's okay.
Sensitive.
Yeah. No, my days.
It's okay.
I have a woman. Y'all gonna stop painting this on me. I have a woman.
fine.
Would you cheat on your nigga for Chris Brown?
Again,
It's a loaded question.
it's just it depends on how much we're in. Is it
8 years.
See,
but it's like it's so broad. It's so broad.
8 years, great relationship. Would you cheat on your nigga for Chris Brown?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here after this, huh?
Yep.
Trump.
no, that's a good.
Well,
no,
how you
that's a
gonna-
good answer.
How you gonna?
That's a good answer because
get to Trump?
long as you don't,
That was just the last one I was gonna
long
get.
as you don't cheat yourself.
No, because at the end of the day, if we've been together for 8 years,
I don't know shit
and you
about
don't understand, because I would bring all this up, but if you don't understand me,
But
then
I'm saying if you cheat on him, that's cool. Long as you're not cheating yourself. If you cheat yourself, that's
Yeah,
where the problem
exactly.
come in at. Don't cheat yourself.
I don't,
You should go major in law because that was up here. I ain't
I'm
gonna
trying
lie.
to tell you. It's
I
high
ain't gonna
frequency
lie,
over
nigga.
here.
I damn near
I
was
see
almost
it.
like damn facts, nigga.
It is. Don't
You
cheat
almost fucked me
yourself.
up right there.
That's the whole thing.
Okay, some crazy news right now. Trump ordered the government to release the JFK files. By this time, they would have released yesterday. And here's some there's little quick overview of the shit. I can't remember everything off top, so let me run y'all through this real quick.
2 hours since the JFK files were released, here's everything you need to know. CIA was watching Oswald before the assassination. And a man named Gary Underhill, who was connected to the CIA, fled Washington after he said that a small CIA clique was responsible, and 6 months later he was unalived and they said he took his own life. Where have we heard that story before? Hours before Oswald was unalived, the FBI got an anonymous tip telling them that you should protect Oswald because the same thing's gonna happen to Oswald that happened to JFK, and it's gonna be done by the same group. Despite that, no extra security was taken for Oswald, and he was unalived hours later. CIA memo says that a source told investigators that Jack Ruby and Lee Harvey Oswald met at a nightclub weeks before JFK's assassination. But the
knew Ruby for years came forward and said that Ruby said he had to unalive Oswald, that there was a bigger picture, he was under a lot of pressure, and he was worried about the safety for his family. The KGB deputy director said that Oswald was never a KGB agent. Soviets were afraid that the JFK assassination would allow the United States to create an extremist plot to start World War III. Documents exposed that the CIA had 34 secret bases around the world. In Africa, Europe, Asia, and Latin America. At the time, the Italian press blamed the CIA. The FBI ordered surveillance on Oswald's whole family, including his wife, fearing she could become a public voice questioning the official story. There are over 80,000 pages, and this is just part 1, so follow for part 2. And as always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
So basically, the CIA was, if not in on it, aware of a lot of what was going on. And people damn near already knew that or had the suspicions about it. This is just confirming a lot of it. How do y'all feel just about the idea that, like, they can get you out the paint and make you look like the bad guy at the same time? Like, does that make you feel comfortable? Like, is it just like it is what it is and this is the way we live? Like, what action do we as people take from this going forward? Or can we take from this?
Shit, at the end of the day, it's one of them things, like, it is what it is. Because the higher powers like that got connections and shit, they could kill you and line it up to however they want it to be.
Right.
And then you ain't got who gonna defend your story or who gonna tell the rules. Like, so it's just, it is what it is. Some shit like this shit right here, I don't really too much care for it, because it's like, they throwing, like, this is a distraction. Like, why y'all throwing this out here right now? Why?
Right.
You want people to look at the CIA or the government crazy, like conspiracy. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you just, this is to cause uproar more than justice with JFK. Like,
Right.
this is for
exactly.
uproar. So
For
it's
sure.
like, I ain't sweep this shit under the rug for me.
I feel that. I like that. I like that take too, where it'd be like, they're showing you this so you ain't got to look at something else. Because we still ain't talk about them aliens that's over in New Jersey and shit like that.
That's crazy.
It's still alien orbs in New Jersey. And
Yeah, it's a
niggas
whole
ain't
lot
talking
of
about that
shit going
no
on.
more.
But then what I do want to know is, like, when they said the anonymous tip let them know that they was going to do the same thing, old dude, that they did to JFK. But it's like, how do you supposed to act on an anonymous tip?
Well,
because anybody could make a threat. Like, how they supposed to go crazy over every threat?
Well, low key they do right now. If someone were to say that something was going down at Dodger Stadium, they'll lock Dodger Stadium down.
Yeah.
Whether it's credible or not, just out of precaution. They took no precaution off this, and then whoever knocked off Lee Harvey Oswald basically said, "I did this because it's a bigger picture. It's something y'all not seeing. It's some behind the scenes shit, and this is why he had to get up out of here." But then the other dude, Underhill, who was a general and worked with the CIA closely, basically they said he unalived himself, but he was right-handed, and they said that he was shot on the left side of his head. And so, like, it don't match up with someone unaliving themselves with a gun. They got him on the wrong side of his head.
Yeah, just like the nigga that supposed to die in jail got choked out or something.
Right, Jeffrey Epstein,
yeah,
whose files are also supposed to be coming out. There was a couple that came out earlier in the year, right? But they gave out like the bullshit list earlier in the year. And they're like, oh, the rest is gonna be coming out shortly.
Yeah, never did.
Treating this motherfucker
Never
like
did.
it's get a whole build up for that motherfucker.
Right, they
and
got to roll out
everybody
for it.
nervous if they name gonna be on it. Damn, did I go over there? Was I on that flight?
So with that whole buildup, do you think those are like warning shots to niggas? Like, hey,
For
everybody,
sure.
everybody get in line, or is your ass?
1,000% warning shots. This
I
the
still
whole
don't
Diddy
trust that
shit. I feel like all that should be warning shots. Whenever they get somebody out the paint, I feel like it'd be warning shots.
I don't trust none of that shit. I feel like if they was gonna release it, they should have released it right when they had it. They've had it too long.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like y'all went in there and copied all them papers down and deleted the names y'all wanted deleted.
Added some names.
Did some shit. Yeah, like, just to match it to how it looked and all that. Y'all had years to do this.
Yeah.
And now I don't even care no more because I feel like it's been in y'all hands too long.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
That's
You
facts
can't
too.
believe
Even
you can't
this
believe
shit.
that shit.
Even this shit.
Yeah,
This
like,
was
why are you
50
putting
years
it out? That was my first thought too. This happened
that
so
scared
long
me.
ago.
What?
There was a piece of paper floating right there and it scared me. But yeah, no. This happened so long ago.
So long ago, like before we were even born. So why do we care? Why does anybody care? It happened already. Like, what did people think was gonna be in here that we didn't already suspect?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's happened so many times. Like, I think if anything, the one thing that I can take from this as an African American might be that, okay, they wasn't just doing it to us.
Right.
Because then you got like the Black Panthers leaders and Martin Luther King and
Malcolm
all
X.
these people, Malcolm X. It's like we've seen this so many times before where it's like it was an undercover nigga that was running with us and then somehow got one of us taken out the paint. So it makes you feel like it's just us out of the bigger story. So it's like, oh, okay.
Right, no, for sure.
That means anybody could get it. It's not just
For
us.
sure. Anybody
So,
definitely could get it.
but this was like, this nigga was loved.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's crazy. Like a Jeffrey Epstein, he's a wobbler.
You saying
Yeah.
JFK was loved?
Yeah.
People love JFK.
People love JFK.
That's what didn't he? That's because he was fucking with the black people, right? Like didn't he? Wasn't he
JFK
like one of the pro-black presidents?
JFK, I believe, was pro-black. But one of the things was he was the youngest president. People described him
He
as
was
charming.
charismatic. He was
He
very
had
charismatic.
a bad one.
He
for
had
sure.
Jackie O, which, by the way, also, that's been debatable as of late. A lot of people are starting to go back and look at them pictures and be like, what was they saying she was such a bad bitch for?
Damn.
Like, no, for
Wait,
real.
go back. Now I need to look.
I'm like, now we going, yeah, because I always remember
Because
hearing
she's
that in history.
iconic. She's very iconic.
Uh-huh.
So it's like,
So she was.
the fashion, everything. Like I think she's pretty, but I've seen hella TikToks. Look at that second one. Click the second one. No, click the second one right there. Click that and blow that up, because that's one of the pictures that I saw in one of the TikToks where they was like, tell us again why Jackie O is like the most famous first lady. Like, she's one of the most famous. But
She must have had good personality.
she's a wonderful woman from
That's
what
what
I
I'm saying.
understand. But I also don't put it past anybody that this was still the 60s. So
Yeah.
who knows what everybody could have been doing behind closed
And
doors.
and also this don't got nothing to do with that, but it kind of do got something to do with this. Have y'all imagined a
off the
world?
screen
Can y'all imagine a world with no mirrors?
Yeah.
Like you
love
just
that.
can't. You wouldn't know how to
I was gonna say,
you look.
with no mirrors, we lose a lot of things. There's no cameras.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Or
the
you don't
way-
know how you look.
But that's the way it
Yeah.
used to be. You used to only have come in contact with yourself reflection in water.
Oh shit.
That was the only way you could see yourself, is if you were near water. If you were not near water, you couldn't see yourself.
But just how
Or
I feel like
naturally
it changed a
occurring
lot.
glass.
Huh?
Or naturally occurring glass, like heat, sand, make some glass.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And you can see yourself in it, but you have to polish it down and all types of shit to get to that.
Yeah, but I was just thinking like, damn. I was thinking about that and signs. Like, where would the world be with no signs? Because everything is a sign. Exit the freeway. Stop. Or like, just think of no signs.
That's
no
how
signs.
he ended up in the West Indies.
Yeah.
That's how he ended up.
With the lemon seeds.
Yeah.
Get up there, Ty, get up there.
But yeah, no, that was just like, damn, no mirrors and no signs is crazy.
Cause that's when niggas be like breaking a simulation and shit like that. They be like, what if I don't want to stop? What if I keep going?
You probably could do with no signs, because back in the day it was like notable things.
That's a
So it'd
sign.
be like, take a right at the fork in the road, but it
Yeah.
wasn't a sign.
It wasn't a sign.
just
It was
knew
a
it.
landmark.
Right.
But you turned that into a sign.
Like if I tell you to see,
Well, we're always gonna end up turning things into signs because that's how we just remember shit. So if you know that if I go 3 minutes this way, it's gonna be a fork. That's my sign.
Yes, you're right.
So
Yeah.
you're right. You never
Yeah.
gonna not have signs.
but that's
You just
That's
won't
where
have
the North
physical
Star and all
signs.
that came from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
was
need
that was a
directions.
sign. The North
It
Star was a
was-
sign. It's a sign in the Bible, baby.
That's what I'm saying. There was always
Yeah.
Something.
there were always like landmarks, but there
Yeah.
weren't signs that said go left.
Yeah,
here,
right. Wasn't no
Or Los
exit the
Angeles
freeway.
500 miles this way or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I think there's always been something, but that's the same thing with the
Because even
mirror
like
shit.
stores and shit, like the store name, like
Yeah.
all that'll be gone. You'll just be like, damn,
It
what's
just
in
be,
there?
what's in there?
Yeah.
I feel like what you're getting at is like you would prefer more exploration and like figuring things out in their entirety than just having the answer just there for you.
Don't start talking that philosophical shit, cuz.
I can't get up there with you. I can't get up there with
He
you.
was just trying to meet you.
I can't get up there.
Didn't work.
I'm just trying to meet you up there, nigga.
No.
That nigga said stay corny, nigga.
That nigga, yeah.
He said stay corny.
Hey, stay down there, nigga.
Once I start, once
frequency
one of them
ass.
questions start having me thinking all that, I'm like, nah, you have me start thinking on that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think so, no. Oh my God, good.
Oh man, did
This
we get
ain't
any
ours.
phone calls this week?
Here's
Or
the,
have you turned the phone number off
so
after last week?
so we got a bunch. I think the thing is, I don't know if any of them were fair to say. Hold on.
They
let me
said
just
I
see.
need
They
to be
didn't
charged.
hijack the
And
number.
that's what I was gonna say. Why would you go on that show and tell them people to start calling in over there?
You
It's a
supposed to say
multi-purpose
call in on
number.
fair
No,
to
it's not a
say.
multi-purpose
No,
number.
that was-
You're
That
supposed
was
to say call in on fair to say.
Call in wherever you'd like to call in. There was a shout out to Apollo somewhere.
Shout out to the Apollos, to her, my brothers.
Where did that come from?
What?
It's a her.
It came from the block. I think the homie Floss was working and
Wait, Floss and Florida are two different people.
yeah.
Okay.
Floss was working. I think he was working at BJ's or something, and they used to do that like in the back or something. It's a her, and then he brought that to the block, and then it's just been it's a her ever since he brought it to the block.
That shit is dope. I like it. I
Yeah.
catch myself saying it sometimes. I'm like, damn,
That's right.
it's catchy.
That's right, because then it's the meaning start
growing.
and
Yeah.
shit.
Exactly.
So now, it's definitely for sure a thing.
You find something?
You didn't ever do this where you can actually read the transcription of the voice.
Nah, I was going off the.
Wow.
I
What
got
they
it off
saying,
the
like
muscle.
some crazy
They
stuff
beefing with each other.
on the chat.
Oh, they are?
The
What?
chat beefing with each other is crazy.
Through voicemail?
Yeah, they're saying
That's wild.
I just want this motherfucking
And that's why I don't-
83145 to hear fuck you.
Yeah.
that stream.
Yeah, I
that
need to
stream
kick-
chat is crazy.
Amari 743 out the chat.
Yeah, he always in there bullshit.
Hey, am I gonna get a wrench?
Yeah.
Damn, you
I
got
don't
a
have
wrench.
wrench. I literally.
You
Why
should've
y'all
been
doing
said
that?
that
I don't
shit.
like how
I
y'all
just-
be doing Deja,
No.
man.
It's honest. Like I said, it's honestly my fault because when I tell you when I started, I was quiet. Like I was real
okay.
quiet. I was not vocal.
Here's what I
So-
love. Why do the wrench politics always fall on me?
Because you were the one who took it off.
Because
But
that's
I feel like the thing is, don't ever ask me like, can I get a wrench? Just be like, hey,
Where
I
my
don't got
wrench?
my wrench.
Yeah.
All right, I don't got my wrench.
Cause I don't feel like it's nothing that niggas gotta ask me for. Like, you want a wrench, you got a wrench, nigga. If you a part of FMW, the wrench come with it. It's part of the package.
Yeah, at least minimum.
Right. The minimum contract is a wrench.
So do I get a wrench for FMW and BOF?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Shit.
Set that up.
Pretty
CJ?
much.
I don't know. Is that CJ's job, your job?
Whoever there at the time. If I'm here and it's live, I could give you a wrench. If it's not, oh no,
Just
my
being
bad.
fair to say, Chad, he should
If
be
it's
able to do
if
it.
it's BOF, I can't give you a wrench unless I'm actually there.
Okay,
FMW channel, I can give you a wrench at whatever point.
Okay.
If I have my computer near me.
bet.
All right, we ready?
Go ahead.
So you didn't screen this one?
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta put it on
I
speaker
think
too.
so. I know I will.
If my mom.
How many
tell
was
her I
on
said
there? A
hi.
lot though.
It was hella. It was looking crazy. The missed calls is like at 99 plus. It don't even say what. It don't even say what's left anymore.
Okay, you ready?
Está listo.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Juan, you know what I'm saying, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, just checking in with y'all, hollering at y'all. Shout out to Time, Big Time. You know, I've been rocking with the Apollo since the start of it, you know, since it was Let the Record Reflect. I like this set that y'all got, I like this team that y'all got, man. Y'all should keep that shit going, bro. And Ella, you know, like when I'm out that way, I'm gonna get over with you.
It didn't catch that part. I
Mm.
promise. You can go all the way
Yeah.
down
Do
to
what
the
you be
problem.
doing. Do
Look,
what you be doing.
You can go all the way down. It doesn't say my name anywhere. I thought that was just a pure Big Time shout out.
That's cool. No, you in there too.
It's not in there. Do you see
Yeah,
Illa?
no, I don't see.
No,
I
you
don't
beat the
see.
case
Do you
for
see
sure. You
Illa?
for sure beat the
Yeah,
case.
I thought all I
Yeah.
saw was Big Time rocking with the Apollo, and I said, okay, I'm about to play this
it
one.
was a surprise after I was like, Cap. She went, oh, nah.
She didn't know what he was about to say. Yeah, like, oh shit. Yeah.
say
Shout out to what was his name?
One, I think.
Shout
out
Juan
Juan.
in Louisiana.
Let's see. That's a nigga.
That's a nigga name for sure.
Juan?
Cause Juan's usually be Dewan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
just
I got a
thinking
homie
straight
named Juan. Yeah. No, my homie named Dewan, so, and we all call him Juan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one. Okay, this one.
Yeah, just pick a
This
random.
one's mean.
She looked at me, so it's mean to me for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
This one again.
No, it's Eastside Q.
T-rell, stop laughing with that high-pitched voice.
This is the same nigga that
This
be
the
mad
same
at
nigga,
T-rell
yeah.
voice every time.
Every time. I'm a sing. I sent you one last time. I sent a voicemail last time. Stop laughing like that, bro. Use your deep voice. I fuck with all y'all. Just T-rell, stop doing that high-pitched female voice.
Okay, we get it. Thank you, Eastside.
Stop laughing like that. You gotta laugh with your deep voice. He sound like Jay
That's
Prince.
crazy.
They do.
People got this really
He shoulda ended that
BYO,
shit.
and they got to really bring their own narratives right here.
He should have ended that shit with mob ties.
He might have. All right, let's see.
Hey, what's good? Fair to say, back on FiggmunityWorld. It's your boy LDD333. I be in the chat. Oranges up. You already know. Ace World, all that good stuff. I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long, man. Hey, check me out, man. Rasta Fresca fruit water out of this world, man. Rasta Fresca OTW on IG, bro. I'm trying to tap in. I'm trying to serve y'all some drinks, man. Tap in with your boy, man. Holla at me.
Oh, Rasta
you better
Fresca.
run it back. Look at you got that transcript.
I got that.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Look
know
at our
Rasta Fresca.
first sponsor.
Hey,
Rock the Fresca.
you will go right there. We'll set up a little bar for you, and you make drinks live on Fair to Say.
That would be fire.
That'd be so hard.
That'd
That would be fire. That would be fire.
Yeah.
We
let's
bring
do
you
that.
back for that one because I know you like to drink. For
I
sure.
do like to drink, and that episode will get wild. 'Cause
Hell
you know
yeah,
me
that's
on
Look, Fair to
me
Say
on the-
drunk show.
Oh,
Damn, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That would be a night show. Remember, that was
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
we go live at night on
Tuesday
a
nights.
on a Wednesday or
can
Thursday.
you invite me?
Yeah.
Invite me.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
It'll be 100th
I'm with it.
episode
That'd be
all
cracking.
over again.
Movie.
Okay, this one doesn't have a transcription, but it's 21 seconds, so I'm curious. BB curious.
They probably didn't say nothing. They probably just let that shit go. Let's see.
Oh no. I'm scared.
You didn't hear that noise at the beginning? That's why I was getting it cracking.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
You're gross. Why would somebody?
Who was that? That's the
That was the
guy or
beginning
the
of the
female making that noise right there.
I didn't really put too much thought into who that was gonna be.
Do it again.
Who do you think? No, do it again. It's crazy. Now that you know what it was, saying do it again is wild.
He just said hey. He just said hey.
Hey.
That's an old nigga. Don't know what's going on. He thinks somebody supposed to talk back.
Hey, he thought he was on the line.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
thought he was live. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm about to play all of them. Fuck it. What'd you say, sir?
They said t-rell.
He did.
Hey, I'm still on that one.
That's crazy.
We gotta find somebody to call back.
No, that sounded like somebody getting it in. These are all the people that were trying to call in.
Yeah, that's all it is. Long busy. Call somebody back. Let
I'm
me
saying
see.
pick who you
Yeah,
gonna call
pick
back.
somebody.
Yeah.
I'll call somebody back.
Tiny gonna call back the nigga. Why T-rell
Y'all want
always
to call back
laughing with
the fruit, the agua fresca man?
Yeah, let's set
for
that up.
sure. Yeah.
Call him back.
Matter of fact, let's give this one to Deja because she booked shit perfectly.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see how the play goes, Deja.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me talk first.
Go ahead, set that up.
Yeah.
You know you can hook this up to the Roadcaster. Why don't you just set
Yeah,
it up?
because we have to wear headphones when we do that.
Okay.
We have to go all headphones if we do that.
What is it called? Fresca?
Rock the fresca, I think.
Rock the Fresca. Rock the Fresca. Come on, rock
Hey,
the
when they
Man.
don't answer, man.
He gonna see it.
And then he'll call back.
What if he's like, for Fair to Say? Hell nah.
I think so. That's why you shouldn't have fucking called on back on Fig.
You feel like, well, then we would have never got
No, but he said shout out Fair to Say
the
first.
person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box
hear
that
that.
has not been set up yet.
Hang up before you say his number.
Oh, yeah.
He
What's
had a
that called?
voicemail.
Doxing him?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Dox his ass.
So, Tyne, during Shame
No,
on
we're
You,
still gonna set that up.
you asked for the sprinter.
Oh, yeah. I just put the bug in their ear. Right. I knew they was gonna say no. It's all content right there. And I knew what I was doing.
So what are you gonna do to try to get that sprinter?
Shit. Same thing I've been doing. Keep showing up and have the real plan. Like I just threw it out there right there. But
so
then
they
when
know, though.
so then when I come the next time with the whole little because they try to have Illa drive. They talking about Illa got a truck.
Illa can drive her truck.
She like driving your car and everything.
What are y'all talking about? What happened?
So, time was on Shame on You.
There you go, tell her. Why you don't say we was on Shame on You?
Well, I'm always on Shame on You. Okay. Time was on.
This
Shame
was
on
like
you,
probably right before I walked in, then, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because they
like
made
10
me sit
minutes.
down for punk ass 2 seconds to make me get the fuck back up, big fat.
so they brought up the sprinter got brought up, and so Tom was like, "Yeah, I need the sprinter too for Fair to Say for the
we need the sprinter
Fair to Bay,
for Fair to Bay." And they was like, "For Fair to Say, hell nah."
That's crazy.
The disrespect.
I know. That's why I said that was all content.
Y'all are putting up numbers too.
I didn't trip off that. See, if you trip off that, you can make it a thing, and then you really ain't gonna see the vet.
Right.
So now that's what I'm saying. And I didn't have too much. I couldn't tell them who all was going because when I first they said us three, we don't need no damn sprinter to go up there. And then I'm like, what about the cameraman? Then they like, okay. And then what about? And then I couldn't think of nobody else. So once the shit get all planned out, it'll be a better presentation to them. But you just gotta throw the bug out there early because we ain't gonna do this until April or whatever anyway. Whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I just threw the bug out there so they know when we come for real, like, hey, we really need this for this weekend. They gonna be like, all right, I see y'all. Or they might say no, but shit, hey,
I know one.
But they try to say you like to drive though.
They're like, Ella love to drive her truck. She'll drive y'all to the Bay in her truck.
Most definitely not be doing that.
Yeah, I was like driving to the Bay. Whew, that drive is.
I do drive.
I don't like driving to the Bay.
I don't mind it. That's my business meetings with self time.
Oh, because you probably gonna have to come too, Loki.
Yeah. She from the Bay.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Cool.
She from the Bay, and you did the Mexico trip with Bruno.
I did.
Yeah.
They just put things together.
Exactly.
I did.
And now we look.
Now we bring it. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the cameraman, the driver 6. That's 6 people. We need to vet. Hey, my hey. 6 or more. 6 or more should equal a sprinter
for sure.
Yeah.
That's the whole team right there.
That should be the motto. 6 or more, you get the sprinter.
6 or more people, you get the sprinter.
Yeah. You know, but I'm just over here throwing ideas out on the table. Y'all don't gotta accept them.
I fuck with it.
Why is your phone
cracked and shit?
No, just butt naked.
Mine is too.
I got a new case.
I know, me too.
And I love it.
Y'all got the same case?
Is it? It's from TikTok.
No.
Oh no.
What are you doing to the back of your case?
No, it has a little stand.
You don't have a. What's that circle for then?
Huh?
What's the circle for?
It's the charger.
Okay.
It's charging right now?
No, it charges.
It charges when you put it on the thing.
The wireless charger.
Oh, I was like.
Or like for the stands.
Yeah.
But it's built in though. Like this just keeps it. They add it.
That's the magnet.
Yeah, they add it to the case, I guess, so it'll go through the case to get to the phone.
Oh, technology. Battery charger.
Big time fee.
That has been another episode of Fair to Say. What I'm not gonna do is sit here with these Negroes while they making fun of people's accents.
That's what they think I'm doing. That's me showing love to my good people.
They might feel really offended. I feel like you should apologize.
Oh yeah, if you feel offended by me saying big time fee, I apologize. I'm saying it because that's what I hear. I'm not saying it as a. What's that, derogatory?
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's no hate.
Big words with
big words.
Yeah,
big
we
time.
got one today.
We got one more calls out. You feel me? We almost got on there with that one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I fucked with it.
So no Clipper tickets. We didn't get to 10.
No.
We got to 9.
You got a couple more seconds to get one off.
Who's giving the ticket? Who's getting the tickets?
We'll give them to
Deja?
Agua Fresca.
No, he gets to come here.
Yeah, he gets to come here. We're gonna set up the bar. That's actually a great idea. I
The
already have the vision.
bartender. She been serving them drinks.
I don't know. She said she was going.
Who you gonna take to a Clipper game?
Not you.
I wasn't volunteering myself.
Damn.
I don't know, honestly.
Yes, I do. But
I wasn't an
not
option.
with you.
I don't know.
He
To be
said
honest.
you can't take me because I didn't want to go. Somebody always try to one up them.
I want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know who I take? Shout out to Irene Giggles. That's my
Shout
girl.
out to
Shout out my
girl.
nigga
I would take
Irene.
Which one is Irene?
She works at Power 106. Me and her got really close.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to
tapped in with the
Irene.
Power 106 people yet.
Takes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All the one take boys. Shout out to all of them.
Shout out
Ocho,
Irene.
Jay.
Hey, wait, so y'all got tickets just whenever?
For what?
The Clippers.
I could answer.
Yeah, damn near.
Oh man,
And this
why
is
y'all
at the
playing?
Intuit. I've never been to the
Because I know y'all
Intuit.
ain't been going to all the games. Y'all just letting them go to waste sometimes.
No, so we just gotta go ask for them, and then we get them.
Who we gotta ask?
Off camera.
Off camera, I'll give you the whole little.
Oh, okay.
But
so
we
it gotta be set up.
Nah, we just.
Oh my God, let's go.
We here with them.
let's
We here
go.
with them
What
for
the
sure.
hell?
We
Let's
here with them.
go.
That's not where that is.
We're here with them. We up here with the Clippers.
Oh, it's not green like how you trying to make it seem like
That's
it's
a
green.
vlog
But
right there.
We're not gonna just high frequency everything to death. It's just some Clippers tickets.
Oh,
Clippers
at the
can't be high
Intuit
frequency?
Dome.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Here we go.
No, because
The Intuit
everybody's
Dome.
frequency is different.
Right.
That might be high frequency to him.
The plug.
Plugs
the
are
Clipper
very
game.
high frequency for sure.
Go ahead.
Clipper game and all
Y'all
that
got it.
might be high frequency.
Intuit Dome is fly.
I ain't know
walked
his
in there.
frequency.
I walked in there, and all I did was do the whole thing through the app. Right, walked in there, grabbed my snacks, and walked out.
Yeah, they charge
and that
you.
shit went bing. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
That shit is
you know, I
crazy.
just did the.
I
I
wanna
just
go.
on my
I
stream.
need to.
Oh yeah, go watch my Rolling Loud vlog. Can you pull that up?
Yeah, I got you.
Right quick on the congregation page on YouTube. We on the road to 10K.
Oh, you cold.
No, we on the road to 10K. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Go watch the vlog. It was a hell of a vlog.
Great vlog.
You know what I'm saying?
for
But I
sure.
just watched on the vlog when we did the fuck. What's that shit? The Clippers shit. When we did the field trip at the Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
the
yeah.
field trip. It was a field trip?
Yeah.
We went to
Yeah.
before the
Aw.
Clipper Stadium was all
Yeah.
put together and done. We went on a walk through that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe. Go click that vlog, like, comment, do all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? We did a look. But I watched the Clipper vlog on there, and you won in knockout. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You did your little speech and all that.
Yeah.
I was like, look at my nigga from Fair to Say. My Fair to
You
Say
feel me?
co-host. He win, I win.
Winning shit.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah. So
Us,
yeah,
for sure.
make sure y'all do all that. And yeah, shit, I'm through. I did Shame on You earlier. I got a haircut. Shout out Rue.
See,
Shout out.
that's how
With
you
the
earn the
lineup,
haircut,
you know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
That's how you earn the haircut.
The
The
haircut.
The haircut.
That's what Scoop Pop say.
Who?
Or we call him Scoop Pop. Scooter. Not Scooter from Hoover. His name is Scooter, but we call him Scoop Pop.
Like one of your homies named Scooter?
Scooter.
The one that they talk about all the time.
One other nigga I
That's what
heard
y'all
say
say. You need a
haircut.
haircut. That's all it is.
Floyd was the only other nigga I heard say
That's
haircut
where
when
we
we was
got it
in
from.
Vegas. I
We
was
got
like,
it from Scooter.
I was like, damn, you say it
Because
too?
that was his whole thing. Because, you know, I don't know what's wrong. I don't want to say he artistic, but he just slow, basically.
Yeah. Oh,
But
okay.
he's
Scooter.
still a
We're talking
homie.
about the same Scooter. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he just the homie.
Okay. So it
But
was
that was his whole thing. He'd say, you can have a fresh haircut. He'd come to you and say, you need a haircut. That was his whole thing.
So it was a kid I used to work with when I was working back at the YMCA. He couldn't say the letter C. It'd always be a T. So he was like, yeah, I got a haircut. And I'm like, yep, it's haircut from now on for sure.
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
obviously
That's where
stuck
you
with the
got it.
haircut for sure.
Haircut, yeah. You need a haircut. Shout out to Ruth for my haircut.
Yeah, Illa be giving haircuts too. Make sure you tap in with Illa for the haircut.
She broke her nail giving a haircut.
For sure. You feel me? That's where it go. We all haircut with it.
Oh shit, but yeah.
You feel like a new nigga when you get a haircut, huh?
We're never gonna end the show.
No, not really.
Clearly.
This is week 3 of him
really.
not letting me end the
I
show.
feel like a new nigga.
How you
I'm
feel
just
when you
gonna
get a
sit
haircut?
here and
Do for the little mo.
just have memories.
Yeah, your head held a little
The
higher.
other
Yeah.
episodes where we ended the shows just the way we were supposed to end the shows. You guys okay? You done?
I might got one more.
Okay.
Well, yeah, just one more.
Deja, I'm gonna take a tiny
Six
question.
has
How was your
another one.
experience at Fair to Say?
Oh my
a good
God,
one.
this was fun.
That is a good one.
I love it. Like I said, I'm happy to be in front of the camera now. I love the energy. I think you guys do need some little structure, but it's okay. But other than that, this shit is amazing.
Cause you do consulting too, right?
I do a whole bunch of shit. Honestly, I do consulting, media kits. Like honestly, anything that you need, come to me and I could do it.
Okay, yeah. Shout out, get
I
assisted.
love
for
bringing
sure.
your vision to life. That's what I keep telling people. That's my job. Is you come to me with an idea and I bring it to life.
That's tight. That's tight. And that's what Fair to Say is here. That's why I said we that bridge show.
Yeah.
Because they wasn't gonna let you on Shame on You.
No.
Don't even worry about it.
Oh my God.
Don't
even worry about it. It's crazy.
They sacred with shame on you. They'll just let anybody go say.
But that's why I said I don't think we should spin that narrative because I don't want people coming here just because they think they have to sit here to get to
go there.
I don't like that.
You damn near have to.
That's what's happening.
Pretty much.
But it's details. He only say
that's
this the day after he do a Shame on You episode.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, you got to don't do that.
I don't
But
like
nah,
that.
so you don't like that narrative that this is a bridge show. That's crazy.
We're our own show.
We are our own show.
But
Yeah,
I don't want niggas to be feeling like, oh, I can't get to them, so I'm gonna go to them.
Yeah.
No, come here because you want to come.
Yeah, we not Chris Brown's homie. We Chris Brown.
That's literally what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying it that way.
We
I'm
not
saying
I'm not
if
gonna
you
do
want to
it.
get your
What if you
feet
thought
wet.
you got Schoolboy Q?
I wasn't gonna go there. We not big time. We schoolboy you.
Y'all trying to bring that back.
That's what she was going.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I said we not Chris Brown's homie. We Chris Brown.
That was all the same combo. It was just two different
She just
situations.
changed the artist, pretty much.
But no,
I hear your stance with that, and I mean, but I'm saying for people to get their feet wet.
Yeah, it was a good vibe. I see what you're saying too. Like it's a good okay, get your feet wet, come in, it's chill, it's not too much. Cause at the same time, I was scared of going back on Fig because Heather's over here talking about the third day she was crying. And I'm like, I don't want to be crying on the third, cause I will. Yeah. That chat is mean, and I don't.
So if the chat get on you gonna cry?
Probably.
Thanks,
And that's just real though. Like I just know how I am, so I'd rather avoid it.
Yeah.
At the time, but now I'm like, fuck it. If you hate, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like I just gotta get in it. Like
I think the important part is being aware of how like knowing how you're gonna react.
Yeah, you know. And then so now I know I could possibly cry. I just gotta go in there and have tough skin.
Yeah, if you cry, that's content too. Though.
I mean, fuck it.
All right.
Follow me.
We go.
You just don't want to beat any of the narratives today, do you?
You know what I'm saying? It's part of growth. Cry. It's fair to cry, is it not?
No.
So she can't come on this platform and cry.
She can. It's her party, and she can cry if she wants to.
That's what I'm saying. If you cry, you cry. Cool. That's there too. It's part of the journey.
Only
don't fake none of this shit.
have cried
and survived.
And
yeah, there's some people who never came back on Fig, right?
Or fair to say, but that's been another episode of Fair to Say.
Exactly.
You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you love. Let us know what you didn't. We know you're going to anyway. We will see you guys next week.
Bye.
We love you.
Absurd.